Fool! Oh, wait. It's you.
Wrench only Themo 3 Monkey S.
Ladies and gentlemen, oh boy, it's time for Ratchet and Clank, but with only the wrench. Oh god. We will of course, excuse me, we will of course be counting all of our deaths. Real quick here, let me pull up the... Gosh, what have I done with it? Okay. Just so you can kind of see how we are going to be keeping track here. Oh, this is going commando. My bad. We have all the death counter here. We have it... all the planets, basically. Pretty simple to understand, really. All the planets. Total deaths, and then just kind of some bonus stuff, like how many times I died to each boss. And then, like, Clank deaths and hoverboard crashes, which, of course, will count as deaths. Alright, let me real quick get this pulled up. Everything should be working as well. Oh, boy. I'm totally not nervous. Also, Doodle, thank you for the sub, my dude. Good to see you as well. How have you been? Oh, God. Wrench only. And, as you can see, total deaths will be displayed on screen. Does this work, though? That is the question. Also, where's my ugly mug? There it is. I think if I... Okay, there we go. The total deaths will be on screen at all times. And after each planet, I will just quickly be swapping over to this list here that I had just showed you guys. Just so I can add, you know, how many times we died on any given planet. You got enough points for a BIP now? Cool. Honestly, Zenrith, if you want it, I'll just give it to you. You don't have to spend your points. I just had never given it to you just because you don't talk too much in chat. So, you know, there's kind of a what's the point, so to speak. Comic Sans. Lol, yes, I've done Comic Sans as the font just to spite people. Alright, new game. Oh, and one thing to make clear real quick, we don't need to do anything in challenge mode. It's just from the very beginning of the game to beating Drek. God, we're gonna die a lot. I'm just gonna go over this slot I've got down here. Yeah. You say 136 deaths? Is that how many times you think I'm gonna die, Doodle? Is 136 times. And we will actually watch the cutscenes too. Woohoo!
Final step, attach robotic ignition system.
Attach that robotic ignition system. Dude, I'm nervous for this. Honestly, I think the big thing I'm nervous for is Drek. It's just one of those things that it's such a long endurance fight that every single minuscule mistake is gonna haunt me for like the 45 minutes plus it's gonna take for a kill on him. I could easily see the Drek fight being like a very large chunk of our deaths. Ay ay ay. As long as nothing else breaks on the controller, we should be okay. We should be okay. Dude, I'm so ready for this though. I'm ready for the challenge. We haven't done a challenge run of anything in, I say quite a while, but you know, it's been realistically quite a while. I hope you guys are ready. Also, Doodle, I'm still giggling about the fact that you noticed that it's Comic Sans. Oh, when I was setting this all up last night, I'm like, what font should I do? I'm like, wait a minute, what's that one like everyone just hates for some reason? I'm like, Comic Sans, let's go. I did check and see if it works, right? It's a bit slow to update, but yes, it does work. Thankfully, I went up back-to-back deaths that quickly. And while this number should be saved, I will be externally keeping track of all my deaths as well, just to be safe.
Welcome to the...
Alright, let me quickly make my adjustments to the sound for the sake of our little ears. I do need to put it into mono because if you were here for any of my previous streams, or I guess last time, you'll know that my headphones broke, so now I can only hear out of one side, and that's extremely annoying. Also, up-down needs to be reversed, and camera speed needs to be put to quick.
Gadgetron Help Desk. We are here to offer you advice.
Okay, so while you, it's to quickly do a bit of a rundown of the rules, I guess, of what this is gonna be. I mean, it's kind of self-explanatory, let's be honest. That it's wrench only. So anything that falls within this menu here, aka weapons, anything that falls within the weapons menu is not allowed. I mean, I don't think I'm going to be killing anybody with gadgets, so I mean, we're good in that aspect. But in the term of gadgets, the Sonic Summoner is not allowed. Like, I cannot summon Sand Mice because that would be idiotic and extremely easy. Especially with how early we can get that. Like, you know, there's obviously no avoiding the use of certain gadgets, but you know, for the sake of combat, of course, you know, nothing is allowed. We determined that I can use gadget bots to attack during Clank sections because, I mean, it's whatever, let's be honest. And is there anything else? The ship, while it is technically not a weapon, just for the sake of not having a extremely dumb amount of like weirdness, basically, we will be allowing ship sections because I mean, while they are avoidable technically shooting, it's just they're minuscule and make up for like 4.5 minutes of the entire game. So turn the music down just a hair more. Good luck on your run. Thank you. Thank you. I'm definitely gonna need it, that's for sure. I'm definitely gonna need it. If I can kill this guy, that'd be great. And we are gonna need every single bolt we can pick up. While we're not going to be buying any weapons, obviously, we're gonna need all the health we can get our grubby mitts on. So the best case scenario is that I can buy both health upgrades upon getting to Poketar, or excuse me, Orxon, good lord. Upon getting to Orxon with Ratchet. We'll be able to buy one for sure, because we can usually buy one even with buying a couple of weapons prior, but if we can somehow manage to buy both, that would be the most ideal scenario. Doodle says BRB currently downloading Twitch on phone, fair enough.
To use your bomb, press the circle.
Are you doing the Hoven turret skip? No, because I'm not aware of a way of doing it without like New Game Plus, PDA, Visibomb, things like that. So I will not be doing that. So unfortunately, yeah, that's the only time we will use a turret though, because we will do the gas bar skip to avoid the turret sections there. But there's a couple of scenarios where things aren't going to work quite perfectly. But, you know, that's okay. Is there a way that I would be able to skip that? Because I'm not aware of one like that, like naturally getting there in the game. Welcome back, Doodle. I don't know if you heard my question earlier, Doodle, but I said you said 136 deaths. Is that how many times you think I'm gonna die?
Currently, I'm in search of someone who could be of assistance in saving the solar system.
It'd be interesting if so, because my prediction is somewhere between 125 and 175 deaths, so that's like smack dab in the middle, which would be kind of interesting.
Save the solar system stuff anyway.
Oh, I never turned subtitles on.
Hello, citizens of my race, the Blob.
Also, ideally, no deaths until Umbrus. That would be fantastic.
Overpopulated and poisonous that we are no longer able to dwell here. But I, Chairman Dredd.
Actually, let's say Blackwater City. No deaths till Blackwater City. We'll die on Umbrus at the absolute latest will be our first death. At best case scenario.
Using highly sophisticated technology, which you couldn't possibly understand. We will be
Yeah, cause Umbrus will come right after Blackwater City, right? Right. Ideally. Although there's a good chance we die on the Blarg Tactical Research Station, let's be honest, as our first death. Although Intro Veldin is 0 deaths, obviously. Novalis we shouldn't die on. Metropolis we definitely shouldn't die on. Iridia we definitely shouldn't die on. Adora we definitely shouldn't die on. So for the first couple of planets we should be pretty safe. No subtitles? I miss a stream for a while and you go back.
Actually,
And you go and become a bad streamer. Hey, I forgot about it for one cutscene. Cut me some slack.
Further information there.
Dude, I'm stressed out for this, dude. I'm stressed out because all my stuff's been breaking. I'm stressed out because it's rent only. It's gonna be tough. Thank you for the hydrate, by the way.
How did you know that?
I, sir, happen to be equipped with the latest in robotic ignition systems.
Oh, man.
My programming allows me to start any ship I choose.
So, I agree to take you to this wherever.
Dude, we
it is.
got this, though.
Can you get my ship started for me?
We got this.
That is what I'm proposing.
I'm so curious to see what the final deaths is gonna be. I'm definitely very, very curious. And all this, these VODs are going to be uploaded to the YouTube as well, so they can be seen and referenced whenever somebody doesn't believe me that we did it, like we had with the original Going Commando originally, which we will be redoing. Where it was like, oh, you didn't do Going Commando with only the wrench. It's like, well, technically, yes, I did, but
Sorry. Oh, and by the way, you can stop calling
you know
me
how it
sir.
goes.
The name's Ratchet.
You know how it
Pleased
goes.
to make your acquaintance, sir.
You got a name?
My serial number is V54296.
Oops. I'll just call you Clank for short. Hang on.
I bet we can do this.
So you see, it would be most beneficial if your citizens were not in the city when my workers begin removing it.
Preposterous! I will not stand for this.
Unfortunately,
Of course, I forget the subtitles on like the 5 minutes of cutscenes that take up the beginning of this game.
That, my good man. I don't see what's so funny. Captain Quark could dispatch you without even breaking a sweat. You puny.
You have now officially
OMG, I get the app, but it keeps crashing? Oh, well, that's wonderful. That's wonderful, dude.
This is your last
Gotta love
chance.
Twitch, dude. It works
This now.
about 10% of the time properly, let's be honest.
You're right. I will withdraw.
Comic Sans total death.
It's all yours, gentlemen.
We got another person mad about it. That's literally the goal, Hydro. And I want to see how many people I can make kind of cringe a little bit or something using Comic Sans. I picked it specifically for that reason. Even Hydro comment on the Comic Sans, indeed, yes.
Clank? Where are you? Oh. Sorry
That was
about
literally the entire point, and I
Well,
love
not
it.
leaving the way we came in.
Perhaps we could procure a ship.
I
from one of the
absolutely love it.
inhabitants.
If there are any left.
Alright. So let me just confirm, yep. Veldin intro is 0 deaths. I mean, it would have been a bit unfortunate if I would have died there, let's be honest. Also, Monkey says Twitch works like 10% buffer. There we go. Exactly. Twitch works about 10% of the time. So there's no reason to really not just go this way first. I mean, we should be relatively safe here, so... Oh, subtitles, yes. Thank you, Doodle. Thank you. I can't believe I forgot to turn that on. I mean, we have to adjust the same settings at the beginning of every single playthrough, including challenge mode in this game, so you think I wouldn't forget. Also, one thing that I probably don't even have to go over, but I just thought of it right now. Skill points and gold bolts don't matter. I'll get ones that are, like, easy to get. But we can, you know, like I said, I can get ones that are easy to get just for the sake of a little bit of extra something. But, you know, majority of skill points aren't even going to be possible. Some bolts aren't even going to be possible. You know, this is not a 100% run with the wrench only. That's not even possible. It just, yeah. It just, you know, we'll get some. Just kind of when we feel like it, I guess. Oh my gosh, bolts. Bolts are so important. We're going to need health. There's no playthrough like this where the nanotech upgrades on Orxon are more important. FYI, no long jump. Right, yeah, no long jump yet. We should be okay. We should be okay without it. I mean, we're gonna get Metropolis will be literally the next place we go, of course, so we will get it there. Good lord, I literally never come for these boxes, but I haven't put enough thought into quite how many bolts we're gonna have with avoiding some combat. By the time we get to Orxon after Porkataru, there we go, Pokataru. I have no idea where my money's gonna be. I mean, I know we'll for sure have enough for the first nanotech upgrade. I'm really not confident that we'll have the second one, but we're really gonna try. Toucan, let's go. Subtitles? Dude, they're great.
Blast it! Look, plumber's crack.
What did you just say?
I said, look, the plumber's back.
All right, wise guy. Shouldn't you be on one of them escape transports?
Escape transports?
Newsflash, giant robots attacking.
Porkataru, yeah.
Transports are taking all the rich folks off this goddamn planet.
So why aren't you on one?
Socioeconomic disparity.
What?
He hasn't got enough bolts.
Working people have to wait for Captain Quark to save us.
Well,
my
got
gosh,
anything
wrench
worth a lot
only.
of bolts?
I got this thing. Shows two weirdos ditching their ship. It's got coordinates to a desert planet, too.
An infobot. Ratchet, we could use that.
500 bolts. Well, there goes a good chunk of all the bolts we've saved up so far.
Geronimo!
Did he just slide down a sewer pipe?
He sure did. Yes, we will go to Iridia after Metropolis. Socioeconomic disparity.
Relax, kid.
Quickly check to make sure reverse is turned off. Yes, I have reverse turned off. There will be no upside down controller allowed during this challenge run. I'd say if we weren't counting deaths, I'd probably allow it, but for the sake of I'm trying to do it in the least amount of deaths, yeah, none of that. None of that funny business. I don't want somebody, when we're about to beat Drake, going, oh, you know what, you should play with the controller upside down, and then I lose after fighting him for
He's a pro hover
90
boarder, always
minutes.
going off about how cool he is.
Looks like he's in trouble.
I'll say, I've never seen him look so freaked out.
Yeah, I did remember to turn off pretty much right before I started. Because I ended up getting distracted because since things have been breaking, so much, for me, it was only logical that today part of my keyboard stopped working. The W key doesn't work at all, so I was looking at like replacement parts for that or potentially getting a new keyboard. I'm gonna try to fix it tomorrow, I think, though, or at least get it taken apart. But yeah, so many things occupying my time, little annoying things occupying my time right now that I almost forgot to turn off reverse. That would have been bad. You just break everything, Monk M? It is not my fault, I can literally promise. I can literally promise. Also, hello, how are you? This is risky. I'm gonna fight these guys. Oh, well, there's our first hit. I took like an absolute clown. Like my will to live? Oh, then, you know, my life goal, if I can break your will to live, we're good. As long as I can, if I can just wear down the resistance of not wanting to play Terraria with me, that's what I'm really working to break. I'm still repressing what we saw for the last hour of last stream. Don't remind me of it, right? Oh yeah, that was reacting to the 2016 Ratchet and Clank last night was rough. I've been a very busy person. Sure have. I mean, hey, you're the one that said I bug you 6 times a day about it. So I gotta, you know, I gotta meet that quota for today. Okay, so far so good. It's like I haven't even lost health yet. Oh, I don't think I got that guy. I did not need to be fighting every single one of these guys. But we're going to just for the sake of, like I said, every bolt matters. Up until we get all of our health upgrades, then literally not a single bolt matters. By busy, I mean I'm selfish, fair enough. Fair enough. Understandably. Okay, so far this is going well. I don't want to. I'm gonna quit saying that because if we know, I'll just jinx it. So. Monkey said it. I'm leaving. Fair. I did remind you of what we did last night on stream. Also, if our internet was better, I'd be more inclined to do so. You know, that's quite fair. That's quite fair. But. Nice. Up and over. Look at that. 3,000 bolts already, dude. We are rolling in the dough. Unfortunately, I don't even recall how much money the combination of both health upgrades is. Which is a little bit unfortunate, but I think it's like... Is it 25,000? Is it 10 and then 15? Or is it 10 and then... Was it like 15 and 25? I don't even know. I love how I instinctively break ammo boxes, even though ammo is not something we will be using. Hello, Planetary Chairman. 40,000, I think. Ugh, Zanrath. I mean, I could see it be 15 and then 25, probably. I could see that. I mean, that's not too bad considering we're already, you know, 3,300 here. I mean, that's not terrible, especially because, you know, we're not buying any ammo, we're not buying any weapons, so, you know, it'll be a lot less hard to save up for that, ideally.
Take my info bot. It's all I've got.
Ideally.
Sir, we're not assassins.
Hold on. Let's see what he's got.
Dude, the Snaggle Beast is gonna be a pain. We can cheese him, kinda, sorta. It's gonna be slow, but I don't foresee a lot of deaths. Probably 1 or 2 deaths maybe on Snaggle Beast, but that's like worst case scenario. We'll die a million times elsewhere on that planet, I'm sure. Because it's gonna take some serious finesse to get past some of the stuff there. Pretty much as long as we can get to the first checkpoint on Umbrus, we're basically set. Because everything, excuse me, everything prior to the first checkpoint is what's hard.
Or just fighting crime. Come to Al's RoboShack in Metropolis for all your robotic repairs. Al's RoboShack, it's Quarktastic.
Al's RoboShack. Ah, the helipack. We will most certainly be needing that.
Captain Quark is really sold out.
No, it means Captain Quark is on Metropolis. We could tell him about this invasion.
If we had a ship.
What? A ship? What? You're not going to torture me?
You're not going to torture
well,
me?
Planetary Chairman I could arrange.
No, I think we should torture the guy.
Cool.
You can
I'm sure he has some bit of information.
Right. Thank you, your chairman shipliness.
Now that
Shut up,
you have
Ratchet.
a new planet, you can use your ship. Press the select button.
Planet Kerwin. Well, on the bright side, we did make it through Novalis without dying. It would have been pretty sad to die here. Honestly, it was pretty sad that we died once, even. In all honesty, it was sad that we even died once, or excuse me, got hit once. We didn't die at all, of course. I'm still really hoping that Umbrus will be our first death. I really wouldn't be surprised if we die to the... On Blackwater City, if we die to the tank that's covering the button that's right by the black market guy, I wouldn't be surprised if I die to that tank. Because getting onto that button is going to be extremely difficult. Because killing the tank, like, probably isn't even reasonably possible. I never even tried it, in all honesty. But we're gonna have to try and just, like, sneak past the tank, basically. Let me put a nice 0 for the ratings
I've ever had!
2 planets down, no deaths. I mean, granted, we have to go back to Veldon still, but... Bomb! Thank you for the host, my friend. How are you doing? Hopefully well. You have not missed anything very stressful. It's the beginning of Wrench Only, you know, nothing special happens. We haven't died, so that's a very, very good thing. Please don't get hurt by that box, okay. I didn't realize quite how close I was when I did that. Oh, I was thinking about actually going and grabbing... the swing shot first, but no, I think we should probably grab the helipack first.
Just tap the L1 button.
Okay, he has a very, very slow fire rate. Oh, he's running though? Okay, Hyper Strike and a swing seems like what is probably the way to go on him. I know I did a bit of testing before, but it's one of those, you know, you think you got everything, you know, planned out well enough, everything thought about, then when it actually gets to it, you're like, what is the jump button? And it slowly becomes sketchy. Okay, I'm a little nervous about this helicopter. Because I'm not really going to be able to fight that helicopter in a reasonable fashion. If I could, like, lure these dogs to me, like, one by one. Every bit of health matters. We do not want to get hit. Oh, double kill. Okay, that guy's running. Okay, here comes the helicopter. I can't remember what he shoots. Oh, he shoots just a machine gun. And he is, like, making stormtroopers seem accurate, thankfully. We're just gonna immediately dip right out of this area. Because there is, just that helicopter makes me slightly nervous. I wonder if I can get this guy. Oh, the mines! Okay, there's a health coming up, so we're okay. I literally forgot those guys drop mines. Not exactly something I want to be doing. I was a little bit... Oh! Right, did they take a second hit? I'm slightly an idiot, who knew? I don't like how close he is to that box now. Okay, I got hit again. Not a big deal. It's not like we're gonna die here. We're just fine. I'm just gonna leave that guy. Whatever. Hey, Al.
That's the man we saw on the infobot. Remember? He knows Captain Quark.
Give me that helipack upgrade.
No, actually, I build robots. I myself am
I'm
not
stressed
a
out
robot
with
guy, per
this.
se.
I am very stressed out with
I
this.
like him.
So, now that we've cleared that up, what can I do for you?
Well, we saw your infobot announcement. You were with Captain Quark. We're trying to find Captain Quark. We thought you could help us.
Your logic is commendable. However, I haven't seen Captain Quark since we shot that commercial. Say, do you run on standard XP18 sister boards?
Version 7.66.
Back at ya. I may be able
What
to
is
help
the
you out
back
as well.
at you even
How does that
supposed to
helipack
mean?
upgrade sound?
It makes me laugh every time.
Since he's a 766, I could have the little guy up and flying.
Oh
in no
my
time.
goodness.
Of course, I'll just need my
It makes me
fee,
laugh every
sir.
time. It's only 1,000, right? Yeah, that's not bad.
Hey, this won't hurt a bit.
I mean, it's only like 20% of our money. Smile through the pain.
Cool now.
Yeah, you the man, Clank.
You're welcome.
You're welcome. I still hear that guy shooting at me behind. Oh, I thought there was health right here.
Jump feature decline
It's
new
just
boxes.
ammo.
Press the R1 button to crouch.
We should
then
be
jump.
okay.
You'll need your new helipad
I'm just gonna
stretch
basically...
jump feature to
I've
cross
like
this
never
time.
missed this jump, so I legitimately don't even know what was right
Press the
there.
R1 button and then jump.
So I know we got 3 guys coming up.
Try using the glide feature of your new helipad. Jump, and then press and hold the X button in midair to glide.
Do those guys have magnet boots? I just noticed that. They have like magnet boots on. Okay, so I thought I heard that guy get shot by one of his teammates. Oh, that's unfortunate. I just barely nicked that explosive crate. Okay, things are officially in the realm of sketchy for our first death beat on Metropolis. You know what I am half tempted to do? First of all, is not get hit by these guys' mines. Is maybe head back the other way a little bit. Oh, well, no, I did leave guys behind, though. Okay, that's the train station coming up. There's health at the train station. I don't know what the hitbox of these mines is. Dude, I'm scared of this guy placing more mines. This is an issue I've never had before. Okay, got him. Okay, I might have to get through one guy first. If I can kind of get to this guy before he stops moving, that'd be ideal. God dang, this is... Oh! That guy's closer than I remember him being. Oh my gosh. You can throw the wrench to blow up the mines? Oh, I can't I? Okay, I'm gonna let me shoot again. Alright, go. I just want health, man. Leave me alone. I got 1 HP. So there's a lot of little doggos over here. And there's not a health that's easy to get to either, so... I guess we're going this way. So is there 2 guys up here still? Yeah, the other guy is facing the other way. Okay, that's good. Dude, every time he starts winding up that swing, I get so nervous. So I think that there's another health over here. I can't remember if it's up top. It is up top. Oh, no, never mind. It's on the top of the bolts. Is it just the one? Yeah, it is just the one. Which I will take because that gives me 75% of my health. Okay, there we go. Back up to 3 HP. I don't particularly foresee me getting hit on the train. I mean, it's 3 enemies. Just don't fall off the train, monkey. That's all we gotta do is not fall off the stinking train. I need to be careful kind of randomly swinging at boxes too, because if I just like randomly start swinging and hit like an explosive crate, you know, this is gonna get a little awkward. We want to maintain 0 deaths for as long as possible. I mean, it's inevitable. Like I said, it'll be Umburst at the absolute latest. And that is like, literally like the best case scenario. I want him to shoot once. Dude, I'm so scared to go off. I've never been so scared of a death. I mean, it's Ratchet and Clank. It's not like we're sitting back at 1 HP. You know, I can take 2 hits, 3 hits without dying. I mean, the 3rd hit, I obviously die here. Right? So that didn't probably itch my brow. Oh my gosh, I missed my hyper strike. Hooey! I don't know if my heart's gonna be able to handle this. I do not know if my heart's gonna be able to handle this. Okay, come here, mine guy. Can they? Do they have like a melee attack? I've never seen it if they do, but now I'm kind of curious. Also, I don't necessarily need this health. We're gonna get it more so because there's an extreme amount of bullets sitting right there. That does put us back up to max, which is fantastic. Alright, don't step on these mines. Take a plenty wide berth of them. And then we gotta go get the swing shot, and then Metropolis is done. I mean, I think we can safely say Metropolis is done without any deaths, too. Because, I mean, we've gotten past the part where I really could die, in all honesty, so...
My sources tell me you're behind schedule. You must prepare this planet to be harvested for our new world.
Yes, sir. As you can see, everything is moving along as planned.
I'm counting on you, Captain. And as your former commander can tell you, I don't
So I'm not...
disappointment
I'm
left.
probably gonna do just the bare minimum on most planets. As much as we need the money, I'm probably gonna do the bare minimum on most planets. Like, we're not gonna go down the suck cannon route.
Yeah, but if that's the kind of help he's
So,
getting, I
yeah.
don't think we have
Yeah, we
anything
should be
to
okay.
worry
We should be
about.
okay.
You should not underestimate Chairman Drek. He is quite dangerous. We must
Quite
find Captain
dangerous.
Quark.
Look, that lieutenant doesn't seem so tough. Let's take him out ourselves.
Perhaps we can persuade the lieutenant to tell us where Drek is.
Now you're talking.
Now you're talking. Planet Eudora. Or Edora, or Adora. Whatever. The planet we just saw in that cutscene. That is, we're not heading there yet. We got a few places we gotta go to first. Like, we'll go to Iridia first. It doesn't make really much of a difference, but we will go there first. Fortunately, this isn't the 100% playthrough we just finished, so I actually have to listen to this cutscene.
Welcome to the Captain Quark Fitness Course.
I mean, I could skip it, but whatever. It gives me a good time to get a nice drink of water.
To beat my fitness challenge, you will receive a reward from my head trainer. Simply make your way to the third island to complete the course. Good luck. Quark Enterprises is not responsible for sprains, broken bones, snapped tendons, bruised egos, or accidental death incurred while taking the
Bruised egos, I love that. I don't like the incidental
Excuse me,
deaths.
Captain, but
That
we
makes
have
me
more
nervous.
pressing issues. We urgently need your assistance.
Clank,
Yes?
do you notice anything unusual about Captain Quark?
Well, I find the fact that he has a spring where his leg should be to be quite puzzling.
And why do you think that is?
Possibly an injury incurred while battling evil?
This isn't the real Captain Quark, you numbskull. It's a robot.
Oh.
Clank tries so hard to, like, justify why he has a spring for legs. Oh, poor little Clank. Poor little Clank. Must have knocked a few screws loose, no pun intended, when he was bouncing around getting his name. I feel like the first time ever, I'm actually gonna wait for those to explode to get them. God, getting all these bolts is just so important. I almost said 40k, I think, for both nanotech upgrades. I mean, if you think about it, that's only another 35,000. I mean, we've already gotten 5,000, which really isn't bad. God, imagine if I fell to my death right here or something. How just abysmal would that be? That'd be so sad. Ooh, if I didn't hover there, I think I would have fallen in between.
These moving walls also function as jump slots.
Alright, here we go.
And jump again to kick off the walls in midair.
We do, of course, have to spend quite a bit of money still. Just out of curiosity, can you just go like this? Yes, you can. Oh no, I couldn't hover fast enough! Oh no! Oh, see, that's what happens when I try to go fast. I thought I would just barely be able to make it, and well... The answer is, I've made a fool out of myself once more. Who would have guessed me, Monkey, would have ever done anything like that? Who knew? You know what they say, there's a first time for everything, as I almost fall off again. Let's see if we just get up like that. Alright, won't start any crazy jumping this time, we will be patient. And wait for this to come back out. Nice. Even a little bit of health if you somehow got hurt on your way up here. I have no idea how you would possibly have gotten yourself hurt, but to each their own, I guess, you know? Sup, Helga?
Listen up, you loudballs! That was the most pathetic display I have ever seen on that obstacle course!
What do you mean?
We finished the circuit, ma'am.
Oh yeah, but it is
That's
big,
Metropolis with
big
0
meat.
deaths. That's what I like
When
to
I
see.
was competing, I would devour courses like that for breakfast.
Bet that's not all.
If it were up to
Unbelievable.
me, you would drill for the
We got
rest of the
dangerously
day.
close to a death on this planet, just
Somehow
saying.
you managed to
We got
impress
dangerously
that fool
close.
Captain Quark.
Captain Quark knows about us?
He certainly does. And worst of all, he wants me to give you a prize for that ridiculous
Yeah, it's gonna start actually getting intense soon too, because it's pretty
I'm supposed
basic
to
so
give you
far.
a swing shot, so you can sway to and fro like little insects.
All right, let's see it.
Like
Not so
little
fast.
insects.
Today, the two of you disgraced my obstacle course, so I am going to make you pay.
But that prize is ours from the captain. That's not fair.
Too bad. Life's not fair.
1,000 bolts. Back to 4,300.
Sweet. I
At
bet
least there's quite a
Captain
few
Quark
boxes
uses
right around
stuff
here.
like this all the time.
Something just kind of went into my mind a little bit. Is there's a lot of boxes in this area. Oh, well, no, you need the swing shot to get to them. Never mind. I was thinking, I wonder if they put so many boxes right here just in case you were like just like 150 volts away from it or something. But
If the target is out of view, use the air
my heart sank. Ratchet went shooting forwards when I hyper strike there. Oh my gosh, I thought I was gonna go off the map for our first death. I thought I was literally gonna send myself off the map for our first death. Whew, okay, that's the type of thing that we do not need to be doing. That is exactly what we do not need to be doing. Wow. Oh my goodness. Scary indeed, Zanreth. Scary indeed. Alright, to Iridia now. We update this. Our text document to read 0 deaths on the 3 planets we have been on. Hey, so far so good. So far so good. Got a long ways to go though. I'd say Adora is going to be the first planet that offers really any sizable resistance. Like, I mean, this place has got, it's got a couple of enemies, it's got a lot of sand sharks, nothing's too crazy, though. Adora's got those big, like, axe swinging guys that are a bit on the spooky side, though. Ooh, let's not get hit by a sand shark, or let's do get hit by a sand shark. That works as well. There is health right here, so we are a-okay. These plants do have a couple of bolts in them. There we go. We're going to just go run deforesting this place, apparently. Jump over the fire. So it's a hyper strike and a swing, but I really don't need to... Yeah, it is a hyper strike and a swing, so we don't need to hyper strike twice. It'll just depend on the exact scenario on what seems to be the most comfortable attack for me to do. Oh my gosh. See, that's why you should never throw your wrench in this game unless you absolutely have to. I nearly got hit because I threw my wrench. Thankfully we didn't, but that was careless of me. And it's things like that that we need to get out of our system as soon as possible, because versus the bosses, primarily versus Drek, things of that nature are not going to fly. Let's quickly get that out of our quick select. Just gonna go ahead and put the swing shot where I normally have it under normal circumstances, just so if I get in some sort of emergency, I can pull it out quickly. Gosh, we should probably wait for all these to like explode and everything, get all the bullets. I mean, there's like 75 bolts there in all fairness, so you really could say it is worth it. Monkey's gonna pull it out. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I'm gonna pull out these mad skills is what we're gonna pull out. Oh my gosh, that made me nervous. Can you please go, Ratchet? Oh my goodness. Quickly, no less. Oh, indeed. Indeed. Okay, camera, if you could stop, like, trolling, that would be fantastic. Gosh, there's something that to make me needlessly worried. And look at this. It's going to be our first skill point. I could have got, like, the one on Owl's statue. I could go and grab that bolt, but it's not worth somehow miraculously falling to my death right here, so... One thing that's going to be interesting is our quick select is just going to be full of gadgets.
Lasers are mounted on each ring of the invincible line. Aim the lasers at the
Everything is just going to be very easily accessible, which will be kind of interesting. Just going to quickly go down here. Really no point on waiting for that elevator. Oh my gosh, look how many bolts I left behind right there. Alright, back into a combat scenario. Thankfully, those guys do such like a big sweeping motion that you can really just run like straight at them. Because they'll start so far to the left or the right that you'll easily just be able to walk up on them. I'd say it definitely doesn't hurt to be a bit on the aggressive side though. That's for sure. Okay, just jump over it. Ooh, yeah, see, that's why I was backing up a little bit there. I really figured he was going to hit that. Whoa. Right, okay, I wasn't quite in the spot I thought I was. I didn't really realize he went through a tunnel there, and I about made a costly mistake. Kind of surprised that sand shark didn't hit me, not gonna lie. Ooh, dude, everything is just so nerve-wracking. Everything is just so nerve-wracking. So if you didn't catch the very, very beginning of this, by the way, we're going to be going to Blackwater City soon, obviously. If I crash on the hoverboard, that counts as a death. That's a little bit extreme, in my opinion, that I'm giving that for myself. But yes, if I crash on the hoverboard, it counts as a death. Is that necessarily necessary? Yes. We can say it'll make up for a few of the things we're taking a little bit easier, like using gadget bots and stuff. And not doing skips and friendly fire only on things like ship sections. Because that would be such a pain. Alright, hello, Skids Agent.
No signal whatsoever. This downtime is killing me.
Do you need medical attention?
I just realized
Don't be so literal, son. The problem is
I didn't even need to come this way, so if I would have died, that would have been really sad.
We saw you on that
Because he
info
doesn't give us an info
You're
bot, he
Skid's
just gives us
agent.
the
What
opportunity
Skid's
to get
Haven't
the
seen
Sonic
him since our
Summoner,
ship
which
crashed. And an
I'm not even
idiot
going to bother
without a
coming
client is
back
like a
here to
flea
give
without
it.
a dog. Say,
Because I can't use it.
Kid. If you
Well, it
think
doesn't
you
fall
got
under the
championship
weapons
prize
menu,
from
like
the
I said,
hoverboard
you know.
races
It
at
is
Blackwater
definitely
City,
banned for
I'll
reasons
make
I
you my
probably
next
don't have to
stop.
go into
We
if
have
you
no
are
time for trivial matters, sir.
even remotely similar, familiar, excuse me, with the Sonic Summoner.
Marks.
You know, I just realized it says, bring the prize from the hoverboard races, plural. As if you were supposed to bring something from, like, the Kalibo and the Blackwater City race. To get something, like, really cool. Wait, what if you got the Sonic Summoner that late? Like, you know, maybe that'd be okay if you, like, always had it, like, going forwards, but, like, you don't get it immediately in challenge mode. Plus, I missed quite a few bolts right here, so I'm just gonna quickly grab them. Just under 7,000 bolts. I was gonna say, you know what, I bet there's a way to, like, cheese your way up here. It's a bit sketchy because of the water, but I'm sure you could, like, cheese your way up there somehow. But no, yet the objective is to kill the sand sharks. It's not just get to the end, unfortunately. What's up, Skid?
It's him, Skid McMarks.
That man from the infobot.
In the flesh, little dude. You guys get a load of that epic space battle I was in?
Epic space battle?
Saw ya, screaming for help.
That was like a war cry.
That was
My
like a
agent and I
war
got
cry.
ambushed on the way to hoverboard practice.
Did he survive the crash, sir?
He's okay.
Did he survive the crash? Man, I don't
Had a
know,
little
Clank. We
trouble
totally
getting
haven't
back to
spoken
my
with him
ship
already.
Due to my sprained ankle.
Oh, come on.
If you can take out all the sand sharks,
Ratchet,
I just might have
oh,
a spare
come
hoverboard
on.
for you.
We'd love to help you, Mr. McMarks, but Ratchet and I need to find Captain...
One of
Oh,
your
wow,
boards?
excuse my yawning already.
I've always wanted a
Dude, we
decent
gotta be
hoverboard.
alert.
Well, all right.
We gotta be very
Just
alert
keep
for
that
this.
foot elevated.
No falling asleep at the wheel, so to speak, here. We're gonna be in a wee bit of trouble. I mean, these guys do go down in a singular strike. So we just gotta, we just gotta play intelligently and we'll be fine. Which that borderline wasn't. Also interesting. I don't think I was aware that you could find ammo for weapons you don't own. Like, we obviously don't have the flamethrower. Obviously. Why would I waste our very, 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 very precious money on that? Unfortunately, no way to break into there without the bomb glove, and well, we can't exactly use weapons, so we're a bit out of luck. Alright, that goes down. We're gonna get the ones that jump down here. I don't want to leave like any bolts behind. I got hit. To be fair, that was one extra guy than I swear there usually is. And it was the guy that hit me too, because he came up from behind me. I mean, I saw him coming, so is there really an excuse that, other than I'm just bad? You know, maybe not. Maybe not. Oh, those things don't die in a single hyper strike? Is it a swing and a strike? Yeah, like a lot of enemies, it's a swing and a strike. So the equivalent of 3 basic hits. I'd noticed that before too, when you got to Adora, you will get Glove of Doom ammo from certain ammo cards. You know what? I think now that you bring that up, Zanrath, I think I actually do. I think I remember that as well. Just one of those things that you notice, but you don't really like consciously even realize, you know? Ooh, let's not get hit here. No, I said let's not get hit, dude. They are right on our tail. Ah, I knew it. I knew I shouldn't have hyper strike. It wasn't worth it. Yes, I could have hit a lot of people with it, but shouldn't have done it, but who cares? We've got 3 HP left, and there's a health ahead of me and behind me. Ooh, I got hit there. Any chance? This is something I've never even really considered. Not really so much of hitting these guys, but can I hit that thing from here? Yes, I can, and that is really nice. Because that significantly lessens the total amount of sand sharks. Looks like 7 is the number. Or 8 is even the magic number, even. Oh, I shouldn't have hyperstrike there. I didn't get hit though. Hoo-wee! Man,
Here, man.
you don't really realize quite how many sand sharks there is until you gotta swing at every single one of them.
Well, I got a bail. Catch you dudes at the hoverboard races.
See us, kid.
You've just acquired
Alright, I most certainly want all these bolts.
hoverboards. Use your new hoverboard.
I mean, we're doing pretty well. I mean, we still have some other purchases to do that are like vital, but 8,300 bolts. We're getting there. We're getting there. Maybe bolts won't be quite as big of an issue when it comes to the health as I thought. Nice, not easily done that. Why, thank you for saying that. I appreciate it. I mean, that really wasn't. I'm being a little bit careless, I think, just slightly because it's early on, which I really shouldn't do. I really can't afford to do, but whatever. Thankfully, I don't have some kind of like live system set up where, oh, if I don't do it within, 100 lives, I lose. That's just setting ourselves up for disappointment. Let's be honest. Alright, and now that will send us to Eudora, or Edora. I think Eudora is at least close enough. Alright, there we go. Planet number 4 down with no deaths. Probably not gonna die here. Probably gonna die on Black Tactical Research Station, though.
Commence towing our planet to its
Probably
next
the
destination.
queen? I mean, it's those snappy dudes
You have fulfilled your
that are
duty.
scary.
Barely.
We are ready to return to base.
I mean, you can't really
fast,
fight
Lieutenant.
multiple at
Just
once.
because we
That's
don't
the
need any
problem.
more trees doesn't mean they should have them. Destroy.
Any opportunity you can 1v1 them, they're not an issue. But majority of the time, there's at least two. There's at least two right next to each other. Which is gonna be slightly annoying. We got it though. We got it. Okay, these guys are in a single hyper strike. I say, I mean, as much as there's a good amount of bolts down the suck cannon path, it's a little bit of a why bother. It's more not so much of a why bother. It's more of a why risk it scenario more than anything. And you know, simply we don't want to risk it. We don't want to risk it. So you know, we'll just go around. We'll get the stuff that's right here, and then we'll just go through this trespasser puzzle and you know, just cruise on right through. You know, because there's a lot of planets that if you really get down to kind of the nitty-gritty detail, a lot of the planets are really short. Like, think about, like, Ultanis. That's actually a really big planet. But the only path that you need to go down is actually the shortest path. Which is quite interesting, actually. Alright, we're going to have to be using the swing shot here very, very quickly. I believe I'm going down the right path. I swear it's the trespasser direction. I'm gonna feel really dumb if it's not. This is like the one planet that I can never remember what path leads where. Right, carefully. But yeah, there's like I said, there's not really any point in risking it going for the sun cannon. I mean, it's a weapon, can't use it. So stretch jumping in any scenario where you're near falling to your death is quite nerve-wracking. Oh, quite nerve-wracking. Every little jump. It's just, you know, there's little, like, nuances of the game you just never even think about when, if you die, oh, no big deal.
You can quickly switch between your two most recently used weapons or hand gadgets.
Just something you just don't think about it until, you know, every death matters. Oh, well, that ain't gonna cut it, is it? Oh, wait a minute, those don't line up. That's what the problem is. You think I would, like, have at least some understanding of how to do one of these puzzles by now, but no, I still mess them up 9,000 times every single time first. Alright, hopefully we don't die to this guy. That would be quite embarrassing. Bite my fingernails, I'm nervous. Nice! Didn't even get hit. That's what we call pro gamer moment.
I did.
Let's go. Yeah, this is realistically the first place we'll die. I kind of forgot about it when I said early on Blackwater City or Umbris.
Log Tactical Research Station.
It's still a scenario that Umbris is still a best case scenario, the first place we die. But this will realistically be the first place we die. I'm ready for it though. It's a challenge, but I'm ready for it.
Robot repairman, suck cannon test dummy, and administrative assistant. So call BTS. Build our weapons while you build your future.
I'm calling BTS to do.
Now we're talking. Did you see all the cool gadgets they're making? Let's go get some.
No, we must continue our search for Captain Quark.
You're absolutely right.
I am?
Sure.
I am.
We need to find Quark. Although when we find him, wouldn't it be nice to be able to tell him where Chan?
Yeah, unfortunately there's no skip in
Well,
this place because it's not like we don't need the grind boots and just a handful of locations.
I am
So
unsure about your logic.
You think too much.
We got
Come
it, we
on,
got
let's
it.
Go.
Large tactical station. Tactical Research Station is its technical name. I mean, look at, yeah, we've almost got 10,000 bolts. We're rich, boys. Oh, yeah, and we're right back here at the ship. Nicely done. I know I said I was going to get some gold bolts, but I'm just not going to bother wasting them. Like, there's a bolt that we could have easily gotten here, but it's a bit of a why bother. Or I guess it just is called Blarg Station, even on this. Huh. Because in my like list that I showed at the very beginning, I have it as Blarg Tactical Research Station. I have it as its full name. Alright, well let me mark off Medora. 5 planets down, no deaths. Unfortunately, that's about to come to an end. That is about to come to an end. I mean, I shouldn't say it like it's, you know, a guaranteed. I mean, it's likely, but it's definitely not guaranteed. So, yeah, it's an info bot that way, grind boots that way, hydro displacer this way. So every single path is necessary. Get the easy out of the way first. Get the easy out of the way first. Oh, my favorite puzzle. One that I actually do remember just because it's like perfectly symmetrical and very satisfying to do. Okay, Clank deaths count, by the way. Yes, they have their own category as well in the list. That's just kind of a for fun type of thing. But Clank deaths do count towards the total deaths, so this pathway right here, I'm looking at you. Please do not let me slip and fall and walk off of it. Oh, good lord. It's harder to walk on this thing than you might think. It's actually rather strange. Ooh, we almost got hurt. Wow, this is something I never do, but I'm gonna go up here and break these boxes. I literally never go up here just because Clank is so slow, it's like not even worth it, but now it is very, very worth it. Oh, look at this, with this box, we're gonna pass 10,000 bolts. That's quite good. Sorry, my glasses are rubbing on my ear weird on my headphones here.
Jump, then press and hold the X button again.
As I itch my eyebrow yet again. Alright. Nice, nice. And like I did mention before, I mean, we're about to see it firsthand. We kind of collectively agreed that Gadgetobots with Clank are okay because they technically don't fall under the weapons menu. I mean, it's a bit of a, I could, you know, I could do it, but with the bit of practicing we did, it was hard. I'm not gonna even risk those. I'm gonna punch myself off the edge. So yeah, Gadgetobots are allowed. I mean, there's really only 2 enemies in the entire game that I will actually specifically use to kill them. Like, I might use them a couple times on Orxon just for this, just for ease of access, basically. But there's only 2 guys that actually block our path. One's on Orxon, one is here. So maybe when we get to Orxon, I'll try to only use it on the big guy that blocks our path. Like, oh no! I fell through the gap! Oh no! Well, there's our first death. No! I fell through the gap. I didn't even know that gap was there. We hover. Oh no. That is such a shame. Oh no, how unbelievable was that? How unbelievable was that? I don't think I've ever fallen through that gap before. When I said the Blarg Station was gonna be our first death, I didn't suspect it to be like that. Oh my gosh, it's actually quite funny how anticlimactic our first death is. Although for me, I must admit, it does make a little bit of sense that our first death was me falling off the map. It does make sense. Alright, well that is a Clank death, even. God, this dang Clank section, there's just so many spots to walk off the map. I can't believe I walked off the map. Twitch seriously fixed the raids? They're still broken? God, I didn't know there was a little bit of a gap right there. Oh, that's so sad. Yeah, this guy. I'm not even 100% sure if you can kill him with Clank. I'm sure you can, but I'm actually not 100% sure. Especially because there is another health here. If you do it perfectly, I bet you can do it. But who cares? We collectively allowed Gadgebots.
You have just activated a Gadgebot. To command a Gadgebot, hold down the triangle button and select wait, follow, attack.
Dropping in on your first death. Oof. Yeah, that is a... It is a slight oof, that's for sure. And those guys, you know, we could have easily killed. But no big deal. Neato. Neato. Yeah, Zenith, he has tried to host with 5 or more people before and it still hasn't worked, though. You might be right about less than that, though. But we have had people try to raid and it not worked with more than 5.
Uses instant faucets and instant drains.
That's a good...
You can drain and fill pools. Our sensors do not detect any on this space station.
And all this time I thought it was working. No, I still think it is, because I think that one time you had 5 or 6, it still didn't work. And I'm pretty sure one of the times Raptor, when she tried to raid, it didn't work either. And she had more than that, so I don't know. Maybe it is. Maybe the raid is broken. Maybe it's not. I don't know. Well, I appreciate it nonetheless, like usual, my friend. All right, return to Ratchet.
So you are.
With a death.
And I found
I'm gonna
this.
quickly
Hey,
put
cool. It's a
one death on.
What is it?
Oh well, we're not
Hydro
2 deaths.
displacer.
Excuse me. I'm using
Great.
the
I
number
always
pad to
wanted
add
one
that
of
there.
those, I guess.
A friend of mine raided someone with 10 and it didn't work. Yeah, I think. Well, it's interesting about the. It might need more than 5. I do think that is potentially a thing, but they are still broken. I think we're still gonna continue the. Let's go from easiest to hardest, and let's go this other ship for the infobot first. There's a chance I die in here, but I'd say it's relatively unlikely. It's relatively unlikely. I still can't believe I died. I've fallen off the stinking edge with Clank. That's so sad, dude. That is just straight up so sad. So, I need to remember in here. Okay, they die in one hyperstrike. We need to make sure we come down the same path as I go down right here. And I'm going to go down the right path, which will be the left on the way back. So as you can see, there's actually quite a few little Kermit's cousins down here. And we do not want to particularly get messed up by those guys. I shouldn't have hovered there. Ooh, I barely dodged that. Might have got a little bit lucky with it. Might have got a little bit lucky with it. Ooh, okay, there we go, there we go. That's not really particularly the hard part, though. It's more so it's exiting more than anything, because we can kind of cheese these guys a little bit in here. They do all need to die. But we can at least kind of just do this to them. Till at least I can get it to till it's a one-on-one battle, and then I can easily just bop off that other guy. Ooh, no. You just gotta make sure you're not too close and have him rush up on you like that. Because these guys take a whopping 2 hyper strikes. Okay. We made it out unscathed. I mean, this is an area I could have taken one hit in. The thing is there's no coming back for that health, because the exit is like a little bit of a timed challenge, so... Alright, let's quickly break this. 12,175 bolts. Alright, and unfortunately, a lot of enemies come back when this happens. When we do this. There's like a lot of, yeah, as you can see, there's bitey lizard thingamajigs with legs. So we need to go down the left path. There's a decent chance I take 3 hits here. It all kind of depends on these guys right here. I kind of forgot that health was there. That's really nice, actually. It might have been in my best interest to actually try and fight that guy that just hit me twice. It might have been in my best interest to actually try to fight him. Because I could have, at the most, I would have got hit once. Because now I'm down 2 HP. Which is okay for the area that's coming up. It's basically, in the final little segment of Blarg Station here, it's the checkpoint onwards in the other path that's hard. Hello, Darla. Good to see you. I'll get a drink of water while you talk.
At the Intergalactic Hoverboard Championship, which will be held here over the next few days. In related news, this planet has recently been suffering from an infestation of strange amoeboid creatures. The city's administration has assured this reporter that every step has been taken to eradicate these nuisances.
Bye-bye, Darla. You became a midnight snack. Live on Channel 2 News, too. Or 4, whatever news channel she was.
She's fine, I think. I was talking about the hoverboard races.
Alright. Missing 2 HP. Not a big deal. Just watch out for the frogs. One thing I don't like is upside down controls. The camera is inverted until you get to like first person. I don't know where that other frog is. Okay, back away. I have actually I've never played with their pathing. I have no idea how far backwards these guys are willing to come. Like how far they'll chase you. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. How did that wrench throw not hit him? No, we are not dying here. I can tell you that right now. Oh, I don't like that all 3 of those guys are in like a little group. Well, now they're spread out in a degree that makes them even more terrifying. Slow and steady, exactly. Exactly. It is not a rush. Slow and steady is the name of the game. Well, there's even a few more little frogs here. Still one behind me. No way! I missed my swing! Oh, God. What a mess. What an absolute mess. Oh, what a mess. Well, at least I have full HP. Oh, I can't. That's, I hate swinging towards the camera like that, because that's exactly what happens. Oh my gosh, that guy's getting, like, flown around. What is he doing? There's no shame in committing sissy baby tactics and running away. Oh god, there's so many of them. Oh my gosh, that was an accident, but it paid off. Oh, dude, I can't believe I died right there. That's like borderline embarrassing, dude. That was like literally embarrassing. Oh my goodness, what even? There's gonna be plenty of those deaths. There's gonna be plenty of those deaths, that's for sure. These guys weren't quite so spread apart. Oh, I knew it! I knew it! As soon as I did the hyper strike, I'm like, it's gonna miss! It's gonna miss. I mean, we got this here at least. It's like I said, it's little minuscule mistakes that you literally never even think about that get you. It's mistakes that you never even think about. So I know some of these have baddies in them. I want to narrow down... Oh, it must be these three. Or no, wasn't those... I guess those ones in the middle did have, like, guts come out of it when I threw my wrench out of it, so... See, all this ammo that's just going to waste. Dude, 14,000 bolts. We're doing pretty good. So I would typically do that little skip that we discovered last time. We could walk all the way around and then long jump back over to here, but that's simply just asking for it, so we will not be doing that. Nice. No funny business with getting up there. That's nice. Alright, we have little toads that come out of these boxes, so we need to keep that in mind. Okay, nice. I'm just far enough back that I can wrench through the boxes. Okay, I think there's more than that, though. If that one had guts, those all had guts. That one also had guts. Okay, I don't think that many of them had them. Okay, those ones didn't, though. Interesting. Alright. See, this is where these strange creatures aren't an issue. Is because it's when they're 1v1, it's not an issue. As I literally get hit by his first attack. 200 IQ at least. I mean, there's health back behind me if I need it. Which I shouldn't. Unless I'm literally, like, the definition of hot garbage. Okay, almost thought I wasn't gonna make that. That made me a wee bit nervous. Wow, okay, there is a lot of guys. I'll tell you what, once we get to the later games where you can throw your wrench and move, things get significantly easier. Because little engagements that are one-hit enemies are easy, because you just throw your wrench and then jump around. This, you know, not so much, because you have to stand perfectly still while you throw it, and that is quite rough. That is quite rough. Okay, thankfully these guys are spread apart enough that we're really just fighting like one at a time. Oh, says that immediately has to fight three. Oh, I knew he'd hit me. I knew he'd hit me. Okay, it's this area here. This may seem like a questionable action because there's health right there. I'm gonna go all the way back real quick and grab this health because that's where the checkpoint is right there. If I could miraculously get through that without using it, it would be great because that area is hard. And like when I was thinking about this area and was thinking about deaths, it wasn't necessarily against the Alien Queen. It was more so in that area specifically, and the area with like the shields. Thank God they stay down if I die, but it's gonna be rough getting to them. That is for sure. So I still have been wanting to see here. It's not something I tested proper. Probably because I literally just thought of it. But can I... Oh, don't tell me I made a mistake. Okay. I want these crates. But I think those little, like, shield orbs that I have to destroy to get the shield to go off, I actually think I might be able to wrench throw from up here on this platform and hit them. Because if I can hit them without having the big aliens chasing me, that would be quite nice. This really funky camera angle is not helping me right now. God, I'm playing this like painfully safe. Yeah, but sometimes that's what it takes. Sometimes that's what it takes. You know how easy this would be if I allowed myself to use the Sonic Summoner? Because the Sonic Summoner in this area, we'd be able to get from here all the way to the boss quick enough and actually use that during the boss fight. Assuming it doesn't force take it away from you. Oh yeah, I never thought about this before. Oh my gosh, and it works. Does it work on the other side though? So I'm going to come all the way back here to get up on the other side. Because if I can just avoid these double aliens. Do they really come forwards? I keep thinking, you know, one of those things where like you're kind of nervous and you think you're here and stuff. I feel like I keep hearing them start walking towards me. Oh, and it makes me so nervous. They won't come into that doorway. So, oh, wait a minute. Did I seriously never realize that I could do this before? This negates like the biggest problem ever. Wow, okay, this makes this area significantly safer. Wow, okay, because yeah, these little guys aren't really that much of a problem. Just quickly make sure they're not going to come over here. I can't believe I didn't think some of these things that, you know, we're only going to realize, oh, he only moves towards us when we're within wrench throw range. Because I'm just out of range here, I'm pretty confident. Oh no, I can hit him. I mean, he's one-on-one with his back turn, so I could probably take him pretty easy, but... I wonder how many other little things like that I'm gonna spawn. It's smart to jump out of the first person after the first throw just to make sure they're not gonna do anything. And I'm pretty sure I know the... Are you kidding me? I saw him... I didn't think he'd come up behind me. That's unfortunate. Alright, let's sneak around these guys to grab that health. There wasn't health in there, sadly. That would have been just a little bit too easy. Ooh. I mean, other health will respawn. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna give myself a stinking heart attack, boys. Whew. Dude, I got freaking sweaty palms, and this isn't even the hard parts of the game. Okay, now that those guys are clear. Yeah, okay. I know I can hit that guy from here. I was just curious if I could do it through that force field. So these guys, where are they gonna move to start attacking me? As soon as I land? Yep. That's quite unfortunate. And I bet I can hit this from here. Ooh, maybe not. Ooh, I can't. But with how they're positioned, skipping past them isn't an option in my opinion. So even if I land here, wait, I think there's a spot. It's just I have to like finesse it so much. Like I have to focus on landing and focus on them. No, I don't think there is a spot. I almost thought that last time I landed on a spot where they didn't... maybe it's just slightly delayed on when they move. So I guess what I'm going to try to do is Hyper Strike this first guy and immediately retreat. Then Hyper Strike him again, immediately retreat. I don't want to hover. I don't want to hover. I need to get as much of a jump on these guys, no pun intended, as humanly possible. Okay, I got hit once. It's unfortunate, but it happens. There's no way I can hit that guy, unfortunately. Oh, I missed the first Hyper Strike. That's bad. I'm down another health. As long as I don't get hit... As long as I don't get hit fighting this guy, which I really shouldn't, unless he shoots way earlier than I think he will, which he hasn't. We should be fine. This is so intense. Slightly. So a bit of a trick we found out last time is as I showed earlier, you can just barely nick this thing. So we're not actually going to fight those guys. The thing is, I really need to get that HP. I'm gonna take this guy out. You know what? Something that I just kind of spotted, I don't think it's gonna be possible, but I might actually just be able to nick this guy. When his head is straight at me like that, it's gonna be like a maximum distance throw, so we gotta get as close to this edge as like humanly possible without falling off of it. Oh my gosh, I can't. It's literally a maximum distance throw. But I can hit him as his head comes by in like the perfect spot. Maybe? Come on, I hit you once, I can hit you again. Unfortunately, hitting him once, I need to hit him at least twice. Because this counts as, you know, one hit. AKA half a hyper strike. Oh, you know what I can try? Oh, I can get his position to reset. I don't think, because a lot of times they'll move back to their position after you hit him. But I don't think he has, so I'm going to go like this. Get him to move, and that should get his position to reset. So we can just sneak another wrench throw in. The thing that's really unfortunate about this is all of these guys are going to respawn. So basically what I need to do is then get through Alien Queen without dying. Would be the ideal thing. I can't even... How did I hit him before? Maybe I just got, like, extremely lucky. Because I cannot hit him again. Okay. Well, they will not walk on that little bridge. So as long as we can do a little bit of finesse here, I can, like, double stretch jump and land, like, on top of those health boxes. Okay, just don't go all the way through. Okay, we're good. God, that is so incredibly stressful. That is just so incredibly stressful. Oh, my lord. Yeah, and if I die to Alien Queen, all these enemies in this area respawn. Same with, like, back where that Gadgetron vendor is, back on the other side of that room, that's where the checkpoint is. So everything from there to here will respawn. The shields don't. So I just have to clear, like, this first platform, wrench throw this first guy, and then I can do this jump I literally just did. But this is where things get a little sketchy. Is this boss fight is not hard by any means. It is not hard. But I gotta be really careful with it. I can't get greedy with it. Which is very easy to do. Okay, first phase down. Unfortunately, now there's like a million toads. Okay, you can't get close enough to the Alien Queen to make her mad. You know what? Something I should have tested is can I... As you can see, more so on this other one, there's a little bit of a flat area in front of that door. I'm curious if I could stand on that. Keep going. If I can just, we gotta kite these guys into a very tight little group. Wait, did that deal damage? No, I can't risk it. Because I was gonna say, what if I do it like that? But then if the big aliens come while these little dudes are up too, I will basically just screw myself. Okay, get them, kite these guys all together into a group. Circle back on each other here. Ooh, that was close. Okay, that's all by himself. Well, you gotta stop spawning him, please! Can't you see I'm sweating here? This isn't even the hard part, because those big aliens that I like to fight 1v1, they spawn in the next phase. I'm only gonna go for one hit here, because that was kind of late. Alright, quickly, quickly, quickly. Oh my gosh, I didn't even take a hit from the first one? That's huge. Oh my gosh, this is beyond clean. This is beyond clean. And honestly, the odds of me messing this up are honestly pretty slim. I should never, knowing me, I should never, ever, ever, ever say something like that. There we go, boys. Whew. Wow. That was by far the cleanest we've ever done that fight. We only took one hit the entire fight. I've never done it that clean. Ah, that feels good, man. That feels really good. Whew. Okay, I'm gonna take a little bit of a breather and then throw here on the list that we died to the Alien Queen once. For some reason I have Blargy and Snagglebeast listed on that list first. I don't know why. Whew, wow. That was something. That's really not even that hard of a fight, but...
Thought I was a goner this time. Some nano-wit in genetics must have left the cages open again.
You could come down.
You know what's insane is I didn't die in any of the spots I thought I would. We only died in idiotic spots.
So, you are an inventor.
We only died in idiotic spots, like AKA with Clank and where I died the first time.
For instance,
With Ratchet.
my soon-to-be
Ooh, that feels good.
grind boots.
That feels good.
Look, I need to get out of here so I can find a new job.
That feels really good.
How about I sell you these at cost?
Sell? After we just saved your scrawny butt?
All right.
It's crazy to think we're only finishing Blarg Station at an hour and a half in.
Well, thanks. I'm gonna get out of here while I still
Alright,
can.
Blarg Station. 2 deaths. Oh, I just accidentally reduced that. My bad. If you see that, like, move during a cutscene, just kind of bear with me a little bit, because, like, I have it bound to, like, number 1 on my number pad makes it go up 1. Number 2 on my number pad makes it go down 1. And when I'm entering stuff on, like, the big... On, like... Oops. Excuse me. This... I'm typically using the number pad. So... I just, you know... That'll be why if you see that, basically. Well, we did it. The first hard level is done with only 2 deaths. I'll take it. I'll take it. I'm definitely missing some bolts here, but they're worth very, very little, so... Alright, Blarg Station, done. On to... Blackwater City, I believe. Is that what's next? I believe so. Yep, Rogar, Blackwater City. So, if I really think about it, I foresee 1 death. 2 at the most. Because the death I'm worried about is the tank that's sitting on top of the button that's right by where we buy the Rhino from. That's where I'm worried about a death at. Because fighting that tank is out of the question. Fighting the tank is definitely out of the question. But he doesn't sit fully on the button. So basically, as long as I'm full... Oh my goodness. As long as I'm full HP, I should be able to tank 2 hits at the most, hopefully, from him, and get the button pressed and get through that door. Because even if the tank kills me, as long as I get the button pressed, we're okay, because the button will permanently be pressed. I don't know why I went into the gadget screen when we have all of our gadgets in the quick select, but you know, it'd be cool if it would let you put the helipack and thruster pack in your quick select. That'd be really beneficial to us, because there'll be a few situations where, like, we're going to put the thruster pack on as soon as we get it. But there is a few scenarios where the helipack is what we need, not the thruster pack, so... We're still a little ways off of that, of course, because that is, of course, you know, Poketaru, which we're still a few planets off of. Oh, imagine if I don't die here. That would be really cool. Oh wow, did I really make that mistake? I haven't made that mistake in a long time. After you break those 2 grates, you have to come back up here and turn the water back on. Which is not a mistake I've made in a very long time, as in, like, I haven't forgotten to do that in a very long time. Oh, man. I'm not gonna lie, this is stressful for me. This is definitely stressful for me. And I'd say rather rightfully so. Okay, I gotta be careful. Yeah. It's like I know for a fact there's explodey crates up here. Losing health to an explodey crate in a very hostile environment like this would not be necessarily smart. Would not be necessarily smart. This is a spot that it's unlikely for a death unless I really screw up. Which we all know is quite possible, let's be honest. Is quite possible. Oh my goodness, did he really hit me? I'm a little further back than I'd like to be, not gonna lie. Oh no, you know what? It's okay actually. Oh, is it? I'm a little further back than I'd like to be with this water. Oh no! Me getting stuck on that pipe may have just killed us. Oh no, we're fine, we're fine, we're fine. Ooh, okay. Whew. Wasn't even worried. Wasn't even worried. And of course, both paths are required here. Wait! No, I don't have to do the hoverboard race. Because you get the Platinum Zoomerator from it. Wait, is that right? Because you get the Oh, well, I'll need the Zoomerator for the Kalibo race. Because I don't know if you can beat the Kalibo race without it. But... oh, we're having a wacky change of plans. I'm gonna not do the hoverboard race
you see, my friend
until
and I,
I get at least one health upgrade, because that one health upgrade will ensure the tank doesn't kill me.
But sir, I'm sure the Captain Quark will understand once we...
Yeah, that's doable. What a weird way to do it, but that's... that is definitely doable.
Meanwhile, I'm stuck here making 6 bolts an hour, and I have to listen.
Because we don't go to Kalibo until very, very, very late in the game. So by that point, I would definitely have one, if not both, upgrades. God, that's 4,000 bolts. Yikes.
You grease the hinges, the door opens.
That is something I hadn't even thought about it until just now, and I think that's what we're gonna do.
Captain Quark?
What's that? It's Ratchet and Clank.
Because it's unnecessary
You know,
risk
from the
this
hole.
early in the game.
I know who you are.
You do?
Yes, and thank the
Interesting,
galaxy
interesting.
you found me.
Huh?
There's an awful plot being hatched to destroy our planets.
Ratchet, he knows.
Great. Does that mean we can go hoverboarding?
Wow, I've never even thought about doing it like that until
We're all
now.
in grave danger.
Like I said, there's
believe
definitely
that
going to be
together
things that I think
we can
about
put a stop to this madness.
just here in it.
You mean you want
And I guess that's
our
going to be
help?
one of them.
Look, Ratchet, I've been keeping an eye on you. And I've never seen anyone with such raw talent. You are a true hero.
Oh, Umbrus is going to be rough, though.
You mean I could be famous?
Umbrus is going to be rough.
Oh, here, take this.
We did a decent amount of practice on Umbrus. I know what I
Makes
need
one
to do,
man
it's just
toil
the
in
executing
obscurity
of
while
it
another
that's going to
becomes
be
a
tough.
hero. Is it strength, compassion, determination, or just pure blind luck? Wise men through the ages have struggled with that very question, but Captain Quark knows the secret.
Oh my goodness.
That's why he's been able to defeat more despots, rescue more damsels in distress, and save more civilizations than any other hero in the galaxy. Now is your opportunity to see if you've got the stuff heroes are made of. This infobot contains coordinates to
Wowza.
Quark's secret base.
Wowza.
Can you quickly conquer Quark's killer cannonade of confounded contraptions? Can you quickly can you Quarkly quick? Oh.
Oh, there we go.
To the center of the base. Prove yourself. Learn
There we go, Hydro. I knew it was coming, my friend. I knew it was coming. Thank you for quoting Quark right there like you consistently do. I'm not going to try to say it because we know how I do, how well I do.
Hey, Captain Ratchet, what do you think?
We won't fail you, sir. We promise.
We won't fail you, we promise. Well, if there's anywhere where we're gonna fail you, it's gonna be Umbris. It really doesn't matter if these guys hit me since we're gonna change planets. Imagine if I could somehow push this button. Yeah, I'm just gonna wait to go over there and do the hoverboard race. You know, but I bet there's some way to like cheese your way literally over this wall. I'm sure there's a way to do it. Well, that's not something I expected to happen. Can you get up there from right there? Wait, how did I do that? Wait, no, there's a spot. This might be doable, actually. The one thing I'm afraid of is I'm in completely untested territory. Also, FYI, you can just get the O2 mask. Dude, that's even more big brain than my idea. Then the tank literally can't hurt me. Oh my gosh, thank you, Hydro. I mean, that makes it actually doable just slightly earlier. How did I not think of that? Oh my goodness, well thank you. That's a really intelligent idea from you there. God. That might have been something I would have thought about once I got the O2 mask, but yes, thank you. We will get the O2 mask first. See, like I said, this is completely untested territory, so I'm so afraid if I jump on one of these walls, I'm gonna fall through it. And like fall outside of the map and just like instantly die. Like, this is not the time to be testing potential skips that may or may not even be possible. This is absolutely not the time. I'll try like one more thing and then I'm just gonna say screw it, because we got the O2 mask and that tank was the only thing that I was worried about. Yeah, because you just can't quite make it. You know what you might be able to do is I bet you could potentially land on top of this stop sign and maybe jump off the top of it and get on top of that building, then just go over the wall and then just land over there. But yeah, O2 mask. That is quite large brain. Also, Twitch doesn't buffer for an hour and a half, so naturally when I start chatting it buffers constantly. Oh, seems legit. Okay, be careful so I don't fall into the water. Yeah, we're gonna wait till we have the O2 mask. Okay, Umbris. If you guys wanted, this is, you know what? I can comfortably say this is probably gonna be the most intense bit of this entire playthrough until the Drek fight. I mean, there's definitely gonna be hard parts, definitely, but nothing is quite as hard as up to the first checkpoint of Umbris.
I've ever had.
Good morning, Carrot. Thank you for the host, bro. Unless I mess up the Kalibo skip, I probably won't die there more than, like, once. Core 2's not really an issue. Gorda City's not an issue. Geblik Base really isn't an issue. Unless I become an idiot. Yeah.
Alright, Clank, let's get going.
So I'll say, just on this list, I'll do 0 for now. Alright, Quark's HQ. Umbrus. This is thing... This is where things get a little sus. It requires a very precise... It starts off tense because it requires a perfectly executed swing shot jump to skip. Might as well add the double digits now. Oh my goodness, dude, maybe. Yeah, so we're gonna skip this whole first area. I'm going too circular. You can't do like an ellipse shape or you won't make it. Like, I can't spin the camera, but I'm gonna jump to the right. I think we're good. Oh, easily. I'm not even... Oh my god, literally the god tier jump. Okay, those bombs are really scaring me. Now that my deaths matter, those bombs are literally terrifying. Please don't activate, please don't activate. Oh my god, those bombs are so close behind me, it hit me, no! I noticed it when I went into first person that the light got really close. Ah, oh, those things are a pain in the butt. Okay, we're fine though, we're fine, we're fine. How are you, Lavanka? I'm fine. I'm totally not stressed out. My blood pressure totally isn't going through the roof because I literally suck at playing video games. Losing 2 health already? What am I doing? Oh my lord, what am I doing, boys? What am I doing? Yeah, that's an issue because, yeah. I think I've basically screwed this attempt, essentially, in my opinion, with losing that 2 health. But yeah, because we have it basically calculated to, I lose 1 health in this section right here. And then that's it. And I've already lost 2. Wait, did my hydrate go through? Yeah, that's why I just took that drink right there. I just didn't say anything. Thank you for the hydrate, homie. It did go through. Okay. These things are literal nightmare fuel. Let it start shooting. Alright, go. Oh no, I hyperstrike too early! I kind of panicked a little bit. Oh, 1 HP. This is bad. This is so bad. Oh, I was barely got nicked by it. Yep, and then we come all the way back to here. Boop. Death number 3. Not an issue. This is the place that we expect to die. So please don't fall down in between a crack in the level for the rest of the run. That would be fantastic. Okay, literally with those boxes not here, this is going to be significantly less stressful. Also, we've done that twice so far, and I've done it in the perfect way both times. That's quite nice. God, those bombs scare me. Oh my goodness. God, I can't believe I lost 2 health before even getting to the place that we plan on losing health. Literally maximum clownage. Like, you can pretty safely break those things when they're activated, but, you know, it's for the sake of, you know, good old playing it safe, you know? I should be further back. I should have moved when I had the chance. We're fine, we're fine. Yeah, we're fine, we're fine, we're fine, we're fine, we're fine. We're fine, we're fine.
It'll be the best ratings
Hey, Hydro.
I've ever had!
Thank you for the host, my friend. Alright, go. Oh, I got his bombs off in time. Okay, I didn't die. That's really unfortunate, though. I mean, I should have just swung at it, man. You realize your Twitch category says 100%, right? Oh, whoops, it probably does, doesn't it? Yeah, it does. Look at that. There we go. It doesn't anymore. I love how I added challenge run, but I forgot to remove that. Okay, well, we got past it. We know what needs to be done. I can't remember. Was I ever stretch jumping there? I don't think so. I know I wasn't stretch jumping against the group of 3. Wow, this is way too circular. Okay, we've only died twice. That's not bad. That's really not particularly bad. I can't get Ratchet's momentum to stop. Dude, it's so much more stressful when you were actually doing it. It is so much more stressful. Wow, the fact that I've I know me going wow every single time is bound to doom me. But the fact that I've executed that in literally the perfect way every single time we've done it is amazing. Because we weren't consistently getting it like that. We were at least able to consistently land on it, at least with our hands. Okay. I can tell I'm behind because I see Twitch category change 20 seconds before I see you read that comment. Oh my gosh, he is slightly hydro. A little bit too far away still. Oh, I shouldn't be doing it like this. I shouldn't have tried to race it there. I'm playing chicken with anti-personnel mines. Literally nothing to worry about. Dude, that little hop they were doing was making me nervous. Okay, just started shooting. Alright, go. Oh, I barely didn't get it. Okay, I only took 1 hit though. God tier. Ooh, okay. Okay. This is fine. This is fine. I know there's a spot. I know I can get this thing without it. I'm scared to land on this sloped spot. Yeah, that's why. I was literally afraid I was gonna fall in between the stairs right there. Dude, I'm so nervous. I'm glad I decided not to not to throw the wrench there. Like, that was risky, but whew. Okay, this is where things also get sketchy. Okay, I can hit them here without them seeing me. Okay. So we're just gonna take our time and get them all taken out. Oh gosh, the worst part is after I destroy this mine, we're officially in the hardest part. So all that stress, all that, and we're not even at the hard part yet. And I only have 4 HP. We have very, 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 very little room to mess up. It's this area here. With not 1, not 2, not 3, but 4 of these stupid bomb things. So scary because it is just so chaotic. Oh, one's down, okay. Okay. Now this one. Thank you, game. I didn't mean to side flip there either. I meant to just stretch jump, but it worked out okay. This one's gonna hit me. Oh my gosh, that was like a 1/10 of a second before those new bombs came out. Okay, I can't remember what side I prefer to attack this one from. We'll attack it from the right. Oh. Dude, what? This is where the checkpoint is. The checkpoint's like right here. Oh my god. Holy crap, we didn't even take a hit in there. We practiced that like dozens of times probably. At least a dozen times. We never once did it without taking at least 2 or 3 hits. the hardest part of the level's done. And I died twice in it. Oh my god. Whew. Okay, it ain't over yet. It ain't over yet. Let's not get too excited here. Holy crap. Any chance you can just wait for the bombs to run out? Ugh. Thankfully, we don't even need to. Dude, I can't believe that. Like that, I made that look easy. And I assure you, it isn't. I made that look a little bit on the easy side, though. And just for the sake of straight up avoiding any chance of getting shot, we're going to do that little skip I discovered last time. I can't believe it took me this many years of playing this game and this many playthroughs to discover you can just jump around that fence instead of going through this little barbed wire gambit. So there's a bug here. I don't remember exactly how to do it, that you can make yourself be able to walk through walls by like landing in the mud and then grappling out. I'm not doing that because that's like that's gross cheesy. Like we like cheesy here, but that's just gross cheesy. And that's not what we did. Dude, I just can't believe we made it through that. The hard part with the spinny bomb turrets as good as we did. Oh, I did just get hit there though. Literally couldn't care less. Assuming I don't get hit by this turret too, at least. Doors open. Oh, I was gonna say, isn't there a health right around here somewhere? Okay, back up to full. I would have much preferred to not get hit there, but you know, that's a so be it. That's what we like to call acceptable losses. Oh! Wow! I got a little bamboozled by the camera and just lost half my health. Also, not gonna lie, I completely forgot about this first group of bombs that's this close. I did not mean to start swinging. That was so dumb of me. God, that's that's just my excitement still flowing. I want to get close enough to hit these, but ideally not close enough to alert them. And we can just do this. Please somehow don't get alerted this time while I'm caught with my pants down in first-person mode. Alright, there we go. No big deal, no big deal. There's no explosive crates. Ooh, okay. So far, so good. So far, so good. Good lord. I'm still so hyped that we got through that first section. I am so hyped that that even happened. I think there's health again in one of these corners. Nope, sadly not. But like I said, we're through the, other than Snaggle Beast, it's like literally the very beginning of this level and the very end of this level are the hardest. I mean, I should be able to semi-easily cheese Snaggle Beast though, so I'm not particularly worried. So any chance you can stretch jump that? Nice. Talk about more boxes. We wouldn't typically come over here and break just because there's no box breaker in this game. And none of these boxes are really close enough together that you can hit more than one at a time, but yeah, if I can afford all the health upgrades, like I said, add orcs on, it'll be amazing. It will be stinking amazing. Okay, is it just the one fishy in here? Yes, it is. I swear, I'm just gonna say right now, I can't remember the last time I got hit by one of these fish. Today is not gonna be the day where I suddenly am getting hit by these clowns. That is for sure. That is for sure. Oh, why am I filling this up? 200 IQ. Oh, is that health right there? Oh, it is. That's lovely. And we will break these little seashells too, because these little seashells do actually pop out a couple of bolts. I mean, literally that second one had 4 in it, but you know what I love to say, every bolt counts. Second health upgrade is 30 bolts, so is it 40,000 Hydro or 45,000? Because we can't remember if the first one's 15 or is it 10. Because we're trying to figure out what the total is. The running idea of what the total is right now is 40,000. So it looks like it might end up being 45, which really won't make that much of a difference if I'm being completely honest. I mean, we're going to be able to buy the first one for sure, and that's going to be literally life-changing, so... That's the good side. Alright, time to refill the water. Dude, I mean, this is so stressful. Like, I'm legitimately sweating a little bit, like, not even gonna lie. But this is so much fun. This is such an extreme amount of fun. I don't remember the price of the first, but I remember it being honestly quite cheap. Okay. So it's gonna be either 40 or 45,000 at the most is basically the point we're at then. Also, do you die if you go into that water? I'm not about to find out, but I don't think I've ever gone into that water. So I really don't actually know what happens. So is this drained? Yeah, okay, that's why you need that water, is because you need a... That's gonna miss? Okay, no, it didn't. Oh, I am so happy with my Umbris performance. I was ready for like 25 deaths in that first area. So, oh, that puts a legitimately slightly painful smile on my face. It's so big. Dang. Probably like 5 to 10,000. Really? Okay. So we may actually get out with max HP a little bit cheaper than we anticipated then. Which would just be absolutely fan-freaking-tastic. I wish you would have made that just a little bit lower so you could consistently get up there a little bit easier. Alright, let's go lower the water level again. Nice. Alright. Now it's a spot I'm a little bit nervous about. We've determined the process of cheesing Snagglebeast, but we've never done it all in one sitting. We've figured out what the cheesery is. And this is like mini Drek. Slow and steady, but my mistakes add up. Not as much as with Drek, because I think there's 4 health kits. There's at least 3 down there. I think there might be 4.
Well, you two continue to surprise me.
I can't believe I only have 4 deaths.
Step into the ring of heroes, and I will finally give you what you
We're swinging this big wrench and we still get Quark blocked. Dang right, unfortunately we do.
Our goal. I don't know. There's something fishy going on here.
Something fishy going on here.
Friend Ratchet, your destiny is mere steps away.
It's just something doesn't seem right.
This is it. Quark is going to help us stop Chairman Drek.
Why, thank you, Clank. You've been most helpful.
Oh my gosh, for some reason I forgot about that cutscene. I heard the noise, I'm like, oh my god, I'm getting hit because I'm like tabbed out while this cutscene plays.
I love it when a plan comes together.
What do you mean?
What do you think he means, genius?
So we're at 2 deaths on Umbris so far, which is just absolutely nuts.
Although there is one problem.
And the checkpoint is right here before this cutscene started too. Like I don't have to watch it every time, obviously, but
no, he is.
But
imagine if we could beat Snagglebeast without dying.
It's really not
If we can
that
escape
difficult to
Umbris with
decipher.
like even less than
I'm
5
the
deaths, I'd
spokesman
be
for Drek's new planet.
I'd be
I
so
can't have you
hyped.
two getting in the way of
Blargian
my comeback.
Snugglebeast. There we go.
No, but it will be soon.
Okay, yeah, something I would like to do real quick. It's a bit unnecessary, but for the sake of speed in a dire scenario. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna run on it and break all the boxes that the health is in. Just so, God forbid, some craziness is happening. I can just run over it and just, it's ready to get. Oh god, we have to be so careful. What if he hits me with the attack that makes us lose all of our ammo? I kind of want to approach from the other direction, not gonna lie. I'm gonna wait for him to finish stomping. So first phase is by far the hardest, because there's no way to hit him with like a wrench throw, and the stomp is quite annoying. So yeah, this is just gonna be slow and steady here. Oh my gosh, I completely forgot about that attack. Okay, so I need to be further away. Good lord, how far does that come? Oh my gosh, I've already been hit twice. And then jump away. I'm sure I could be a bit more aggressive, but I completely forgot about that close range attack he has. I'm not risking it. Yep, this is gonna be slow. It's gonna be very slow, but sometimes it's safe. Okay, we can safely get two hyper strikes in. 2 hours later? Maybe, yeah, maybe. Okay, I need to be hitting him more from the side then, obviously. Okay, yeah, we learn. Like I said though, first phase is legitimately the hardest. Because all other phases, I think maybe except for a final phase, I can easily hit him with the wrench throw. Oh, he twisted. What a clown. Yeah, this is gonna be slow, but it's safe, so I don't even care. OMG, you're collecting weapons. You've clearly been using weapons, you cheater. There we go. There we go. I can't remember what my planned way of doing first phase was, in all honesty. I do not remember what it was. It was not this, because this is... Because this is quite slow. Because I don't think I could hit him with the wrench throw, because I think that was kind of like the thing. So I can't remember when first phase ends. It might be once this first bar of health is gone. I mean, this really isn't that bad, really. Also, holy crap, it's already after 10? I can't believe we've been going for over 2 hours. Oh, he twisted. Okay, twisting is the only time I can't consistently get that second hit in. That's not too bad. Okay, there's the shield. I guess let's take him this way. Wow, I forgot about the rapid fire attack, not gonna lie. Like this, I know when you're watching this seems so safe, but this is honestly so sketchy. Oh, no, I shouldn't have taken him that way. I may have made a mistake taking him that way. 'Cause I think he's gonna go back to exactly where he started. Which is technically a bad thing. He's in a slightly different spot. Meaning, I might be able to do the rock strat. Wait for that to go. Then he will stomp again. Imagine if I fall in the lava, dude. Man, I might stick with what's working. It wasn't what we planned to do, but I might just stick with what's working. It's slow, but this is like quite safe. Because I can hit him with a wrench throw while on that rock. That might be more consistent damage, but this is just so safe, and I like it for that reason. Oh, I thought I was going to go in the lava with that stretch jump. It's a little bit weird since he is standing in a different spot, though. Just jump away. Literally, you're buffering this entire boss. That's not good, Hydro. I don't know if you're done. No, we're definitely not done yet. We're almost halfway done, though. We're almost halfway done. Let this one come close to us, and... I might have been able to get a third hyper strike in, but we're just gonna play it safe. There's no point in going ballistic. There's absolutely no point in going ballistic. So that's how we get ourselves killed. I really thought that fire was gonna hit me. Hello, Oscar. We have a kitty visiting. Hello, buddy. Do you wanna go outside, buddy? Did I go too early? What happened? Why did that happen? Why did that happen? Don't hit me again. Don't hit me again. Okay, we're fine. Why did that happen, though? That's interesting. I must have jumped too early. And it allowed me to close the distance too quickly before he was committed to attack. Of course, he twisted. There's either 1 or 2 health left on the board. So we're still okay. We're still okay. I'm gonna have to run and go let the cat out real quick. My hide word save. I'm gonna go let him out real quick. Give me 2 seconds, boys. Alright, sorry. Oops. Sorry about that. We don't want him squawking in our ear for the rest of the night. Okay. I'm out of range. I'm in a safe spot. Alright, that's the first 3 of those attacks. Make sure we wait plenty long so he has to commit to the laser. Let's take him this way. I can get a health if I take him this way, so I think I'm going to. Yeah, I think... Oh, I wonder... Is that strategy I've been using for phase 1 and 2, is that gonna work? In these other spots, though. That's something I didn't think about until just now. I mean, I would assume so. Oh my gosh, I am so good. Really? Is that where you're gonna stand? No, he's probably just... Yeah, okay, we're fine. We're fine. I think this is the last health. Me taking damage to the lava is pretty idiotic, though. Let me just say that right now. I'm trying to find what the best path for me to take to get to him is. Boy, the path gets really narrow. Will he rotate? I think he'll stay a little bit wider over here, in all honesty. Wait for his laser and then move. Like, if I hang out... Oh, I don't like this. No, I don't like this at all. Oh, I can't, like, safe spot it. I mean, I could hang all the way back here in, like, this back third of the bridge and then just cover a crap ton of distance, maybe? Ooh, I don't know if I want to try 2 hyper strikes. Oh, he's going for our ammo. I just don't know if I want to try to commit to 2 hyper strikes. I mean, he's getting low. It's not worth failing now. Oh, I can get 2 hyper strikes. Of course, I missed the first one, though. Okay, and the next time he goes into shield, he dies. Am I just gonna consistently miss that first hyper strike? I mean, he's just about dead. He's just about dead. I think I'm gonna get him in one more cycle. I think I'm gonna get him in one more cycle. What the heck? Holy crap. Oh, I almost thought I went too quickly there. Yep, he shielded up. Now he's gonna come across this bridge and die. Did we actually just beat Umbrus in 2 deaths? I mean, I was expecting like a couple dozen easily. And we just beat Umbrus in 2 lives.
I wonder what that infobot is for.
Maybe it can replace you.
My mind is blown. We just 2-lifed Umbrus.
That was a little too close. We need support.
I am absolutely shocked that we just got through Umbrus in 2 deaths. John Doe 2020, thank you for the follow, my man. Glad you're enjoying. Wow, okay, I'm gonna quickly update our list here. For Quark's HQ Umbrus, 2 deaths.
Help that commando.
Are you serious?
Let me just reiterate that my mind is blown.
Captain Quark is gonna be sorry he messed with me.
This is not about Captain Quark anymore. There are innocent lives being lost.
Yeah? Well,
wow.
I'm done with this stupid hero stuff.
Ooh, this is victory drink time,
Ratchet,
boys.
This is not like you.
What do you know about me? You've spent this whole time looking for Quark. You don't know anything about me.
I know that you will do the right thing.
Well, right now the thing
Baltia, I'm not.
Is find Quark.
Or Bautalia, I should say. I'm not particularly worried about. I mean, we put a lot of R&D into finding and making up our own skips for here.
Fine. Just shut
Unless I do something stupid, like in the grind rail section, I shouldn't die here.
Back so soon?
Oh, you're talking to me.
I'm not in the habit
Umbrus
of
in 2 deaths.
you buffoon. Did you get rid
Umbrus
of them?
in 2
Yes.
deaths.
No.
This is a high I'll ride for the rest of my life.
You thought.
Oh, I just realized I accidentally knocked the health counter down to, or the life counter down to 3 there. Make sure, point it out to me if I do that, because, like I said, when I'm changing the file that's recording everything, I'm using the number pad, and that's also what I have to raise and lower the counter here. So yeah, if I don't catch it immediately, feel free to go, hey, you're cheating. Sorry about that there. We're good though, we're good. Dang. Dang, dang, dang. Zip it, worms! Dude, I'm so happy right now.
Add attention, you deserting maggots! The next time you soldiers try to go AWOL, I'll shoot you myself.
Look, I just want to
zip it, worm. You see those bombers? If you don't get to the turrets and knock those ships out of the sky, this whole planet's gonna be rubble. Meet me at the city entrance.
I couldn't care less about those bombers.
Our help. Yeah? Why don't you go help them?
All we gotta do is get to the city entrance.
Well, go on. Go fight some evil.
At least I'm not a coward.
Whatever.
At least I'm not a coward.
I'm selling you for scrap.
Ouch. Rate 4 720p is also eating up my whole battery. I don't know why, because I'm barely watching anything. Yeah, unfortunately I got here a little bit late, so I think all the low resolutions got taken from you, unfortunately. For the first time in the history of Ratchet and Clank, I'm not gonna get memed by these explosive crits. We always get blown up by those, but not this time. Okay, Monkey, I'm speaking directly to you here. Don't do anything stupid on the grind rail. I'm actually not sure if there's explosive crates there. Okay, so far so good. So far so good. The question is, should I try to jump the mines? Or should I just try to punch the mines? They're equally consistent. And honestly, there's probably more room for error in trying to jump. Because if I just spam, I'm gonna hit him. Oh, this has never been so nerve-wracking in my entire life. I tried to jump it. I got nervous about the swings and I tried to jump it. And I couldn't because I had swung so recently. We're fine. We're fine. Everything is literally just fine. Totally not antsy. Totally not. All that for a couple of bullets, probably worth it in all honesty. Oh my god, that's so nerve-wracking. That's so nerve-wracking. Well, don't worry about your buffering hydro because these will, like I've mentioned a couple times now, these will all end up over on YouTube, so. Whew.
Halt! Who are you? What are you doing?
Yeah, boy.
We are on a mission to save the galaxy.
Speak for yourself and put your hands down. You look ridiculous.
Actually, I don't care who
This
you
is
are.
so nuts,
I gotta get the
dude.
heck out of here. I joined the army to get money to go to college.
I'm riding the
I
high
never knew I'd end up in a war. Go figure.
This
of
is
that
a
for
noble
so
cause,
long.
sir.
I'm
Noble
still
why,
riding the high
huh?
of Umbrus.
I just want to get home to my family. Here, I pulled us off a busted robot. Give me some bolts for bus fare and it's yours. Thanks a bunch.
Another 2,000 bolts?
Good
I'd
luck saving
rather
the
not, but
galaxy
we don't have much of a choice, do
whatever.
we?
Greetings, Supreme Executive Chairman Dreg.
Gaspar?
As you can
A planet
see,
we'll spend
we're
a whole
about to test our newest
3.5 minutes on.
helmet. This helmet
You still need a lot more bolts? Oh yeah, we still need a lot more bolts.
using only the thoughts.
We still need a lot more bolts. Yeah, we're expecting around 40,000 total for bolt health upgrades. So yeah, we still need a lot of bolts.
If they ever get the kinks worked out of that thing, I have got to get me one of those.
If they are working for Chairman Dreg, they may know where he is.
Is that all you can think about? Drek this, Drek that? I got my own problems.
If you cannot see the importance of this situation, you do have problems.
Yeah? Well, if you're so smart, how
You
come
do
fell for
have
Quark's
problems.
Stupid trick? Ah, forget it. We both need to get to this planet, and that's all that matters.
Alright, and we TP back. Trying to think of where the first box of health I can get is. I never even considered trying to like wrench throw a couple of these guys. These guys are really nice because their eyes become red, and then you have time before they attack you. One thing I'm trying to remember is this room right here to my left. Is there a health in there? Is there enemies in there? These are the things I do not recall. Well, we're gonna open it and find out after I take out this guy just for safety. Oh god. I thought I was going fly in there. I don't need to use that screen. What am I doing? I'm gonna just assume that goes there. Boy, this thing's a mess. Oh, that can't go there because it's still blocking one. It can go right there, though. Then there we go. Okay, I don't see any health, but thankfully I don't. Oh, hell. Oh yeah, this is like a mini code bot. Well, I'll tell you what, I don't foresee having to wait till code bot to buy the second health upgrade. I would ideally not want to do that. I mean, it might happen, and we might be okay if that's the case, because we've beaten I mean, we've beaten the bosses that are going to be hard other than Drek. And Drek's obviously at the very end of the game, so we'll obviously have code bot at that point. And we're doing okay, bull-wise. I mean, I still need a lot more, obviously, but we're doing okay. It's the whole... we don't have to buy any weapons or any ammo that makes this okay. So my question is, yes, these guys are down here. I'm gonna get zapped. 200 IQ. That's why I never like to throw the stinking range. That is why I never like to throw the range. It's because every time I do it, I get bit for it. Every time we do it, we get bit for it. Is there more health behind me? I'm gonna check before I turn this crank, because the turning of the crank is what spawns the tank. And I don't want to have to get past the tank on this other side. Oh, there's a guy up here still? Come out of there. I mean, there is a health there. I swear to God, I heard that explode already. Oh, I'm freaking out on this thing now. I lost my cool there for a second there. I lost my nerve. Oh, there wasn't another health, dang it. There might be one up there or around back, but the danger is a little bit too prevalent to go over there, in my opinion. Alright, let's jump down here, turn a crank, spawn a tank, and completely ignore the tank. Which is rather shockingly easy to do. I mean, I'm only down 1 HP. I've still got 3 HP. There's at least 1 HP in that shed coming up. So is he already... Okay, no, we would have... I don't know what... He's not... What the heck? He's not stuck, is he? Okay, good. That would have been a nightmare. That would have been an absolute nightmare. And he's going to basically roll right past and go kind of that direction. So I can So I can easily sneak right past him.
You can purchase one from the Gadgetron vendor on this world.
I didn't see the little, like, bolt guy come flying out of there. Because that makes that incredibly easy. Just sneaking through like that. Not going to bother going for the bolt. Who cares? Alright, and you might be thinking, well, what's he going to do about, like, this tank? We're going to avoid this tank altogether. Because extending this bridge is actually quite optional. I spent a good amount of time finding a skip on that. Like, I'm not saying I'm the first one to discover it. But I discovered it on my own. A way to completely avoid this area. I can't remember. Where the heck is the third jump? Okay, right there, but I've screwed it up. If I could get a Ratchet, if you could cooperate and just give me a high jump over here. I don't know of a spot over here that will provide one of those, though. Wow, I can't believe I made it that far on the first attempt at that jump, though. We've never made it that far in our first attempt at it. It's this first part of it here that's hard. Finding just the perfect spot where you don't slide. There we go. And then we grab right onto the magnet boot section. And we don't even need to extend the bridge.
Blasted thing, it won't budge. I've tried everything I know short of nuclear weaponry. No, never mind.
Well, you tried.
We get the infobot.
Not so fast,
for...
soldier. You're going into that compound even if I have to throw you.
What? For some reason I was thinking he gave me the gas bar one, but he doesn't. Where does... Oh, he gives me the Hoven one, I think. Does he? I don't even know. I can't remember.
You've shown bravery by making
oh no, it's got it's the Orxon
and
one.
for that I reward you.
Good lord, I'm a mess. I'm all over the place.
That you might find useful. Take it. I'm off to find my battalion. Good luck.
Dang, dang, dang.
Hello once again, fellow blog. I hope this
absolutely nuts.
As many of you know, our home planet is no longer habitable. We've abandoned our factories, our laboratories, and our happy lives because of the encroaching pollution, leaving much behind.
So yeah, that means
The
we
nearby
just
planets
beat
will supply us with all we need to create
Battalia
a new
with
home, which is
0
nearing
deaths.
completion.
Again.
Once our scientists locate the ideal
Another
world,
planet down.
our
There's only been
new
2
world will
planets
be
in the entire game we've died at, and we died at both of them twice. The other 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, including this one, planets we've been to. We haven't died on 7 planets.
Every planet in the galaxy.
Yeah? Well, I got bigger fish to fry.
I can't believe how well this is going. I'm sure this good luck is absolutely going to be stomped on with Drek, and he's just going to delete us 48,000 times.
Yes,
but
by using the ventilation shaft. But we will need something special to walk on that.
Fine. Let's get going then. We'll come back later.
I'm quite happy.
You will need a pair of Gravitron Magna boots
I am
to
quite
traverse
happy.
this ventilation shaft.
Another planet down.
Unfortunately,
4
our scanners
deaths.
do not.
I'll tell you what, I'm currently blowing my... When I first hatched the idea, so to speak, of wrench holding all the Ratchet and Clanks, when I was thinking about this one specifically, I mean, we're blowing my idea, my original idea of Death out of the water. I mean, we're kind of blowing my actual attempt of a reasonable, like, what I actually think it's going to be out of the water. 'Cause my goal... I'm going to adjust the goal because of how well Umbra's playing. But I'd say my goal is, at the absolute most, 150 deaths. I think under 125 is possible. The absolute ultimate goal is less than 100. Because that was the absolute ultimate goal in going commando. And we beat going commando in like 98 deaths. The second attempt is going to be significantly less, I would think. But if I could... I mean, Drek is going to be incredibly difficult. So I'm definitely not holding my breath on under 100 and honestly, specifically because of Drek. I mean, he can easily kill me so many times. Alright, and that was majority of the fighting we're going to do on this level. If you're unfamiliar with the skip, there's a skip to literally right here, where I'm standing basically right now, to the end of the level. I had a freaking heart attack. I had no idea. I figured that plant would be sloped and I would just have killed myself right there. Because right here on the top of this hill is the pilot's helmet. That's how we do it. A nice little side flip. Come on, Ratchet. Oh my gosh, we almost got it first try. I mean, we've done this skip probably more than any skip in... There's probably one skip in going commando I've done more, but of any, like, Ratchet & Clank 1 skip, this is definitely the skip we've done the most. Yeah, it's that jump right there that always seems to throw me off. Where is it that I'm supposed to be landing right there again? Perhaps I need to be a little bit more... I can't imagine I need to be more to the left. Oh, that is exactly where I need. Get the attention of all these little bomb dudes. Wait for them to explode. Oh, I really thought I was going to get hit right there. Thankfully, I am what they like to call a professional gamer. I'm still, this is going so well. I can't believe how well this is going. Alright, and here we have the pilot's helmet. Easy as that. Unsurprisingly, we're not dying on Gaspar. It would have basically boiled down to I made a really, like, shocking mistake on Gaspar for me to have died here. I mean, we literally didn't even take a hit. I mean, there's no enemies on the way back to the ship. Which is right there. There's the hill we went up right there. So if you retraverse that small amount of Gaspar again. Oh, I tried to get that ball, I didn't quite walk close enough to it. Okay, don't overshoot and go into the lava. That would be mad embarrassing. And we've actually found out that, interestingly, you might have caught it out of the corner of the screen. There's a gold bolt up here. I don't remember exactly how you did it, but you can jump up high enough, but there's actually an invisible wall in the way. Because we tested it before, and I found a way up, but there was an invisible wall. There might be a way around it. But it's weird that there's like an invisible wall there, but not over on where the O2 mask is. Wow, okay. On to the Clank portion of Orxon. Right. Blarg Dispo gas bar. 0 deaths. Dude, there's the amount of zeros and then just there's 4 deaths is just blowing my mind still. It is still absolutely blowing my mind. Alright, yes. So earlier on, when we were over on Blarg Tactical Research Station, I mentioned that there was 2 enemies that I really need to use gadget bots on. It was the one there, and then this guy. It's possible to get past this guy without using gadget bots. I've tried so many times and I couldn't do it. But, like I've also mentioned earlier on, we, as a whole, agreed that gadget bots are okay.
Gadget bots can't fly, but you can use your enter command to send them into the bot.
But we're still, of course, going to be using them as little as possible. Like, even in the outside area, you can snake your way past all of those crabby dudes. So we probably won't be using them. Like, that will probably be those will probably be the only 2 scenarios in the entire game that we use them. Don't hold me to that, because there might be something I'm just not thinking of. I don't particularly think there is, but it's one of those things that you never quite know. Because I've seen people dodge his first attack, then you only need to punch him once and he falls backwards into that pit. As you'll see with the gadget bots. Okay, they did hit him twice before he fell. Oh, now that I'm thinking about it, the gadget bots on Orxon did technically kill some of those little froggy dudes, I think, but you know. That was just me not stopping them, I guess. But that didn't matter. You bought the last theme in Hades, Carrot? You bought the 25,000 darkness one, dude? That's actually quite OP. That's actually quite OP. Good job, homie. I'm proud of you. I knew you could do it. But I mean, the real question is, have you gotten any of the achievements yet? That's the real question. Because you do be a noob and lack in the achievements. Well, abort mission? I tried to run and gave up? Wait, what do you mean? You tried to run and gave up? To get achievements? Oh my. So you have conceded. It's getting you out of your comfort zone. Dude, the achievements are easy in Hades though, bro. Literal clown. I swear there was more Kermit's cousins down here, but I guess not. Just exactly you're way too easy for what you like? Uh-huh. You keep telling yourself that. You keep telling yourself that. You know I'm just kidding. Alright, on to the next area. Bring this guy down to here, bring you down to there. Have him wait. Dude, the Clank sections are like so boring. Like, they're not intense. I mean, an intense Clank section would kind of suck, let's be honest. But I mean, this is just, like, it's painfully, like, slow and whatnot. Like, I think the Clank sections are honestly a good addition to the game. Just, you know what we'll call it? It's a nice breather. from everything else. It is a very nice breather to have, which I will definitely take. Break that. I should have just went ahead and waited for it, because that broke those a little bit quicker than I had expected it to. 20,000 bolts. Okay, so we're probably around 50% of the way to the final nanotech upgrade money-wise. Because we can't remember exactly how much it is, unfortunately. We've had conflicting reports. We know we can 100% sure. Ugh, they didn't follow me. We are 100% sure we can buy the first one, though. There's, like, actually zero question about it, which is a good thing. And just a matter of getting the second one is quite important. So let's follow up real quick. Let's wait by the door. Think I make it before this goes up again? Oh, nearly. Alright, we've got... Oh, I always forget about this. I love running across those like this. God, it's risky. Because you don't get off of that by a whole awful lot. In all honesty, you do not get off of that by enough to warrant me doing that. I mean, worst case scenario, I take 1 damage, basically, because of, you know, some slight invulnerability frames, but still, that is just beyond risque. Alright, so this leads us to the magnet boots area, and then we're going to go outside and to the right. Because that's the area we like. I mean, to be fair, we need the magnet boots desperately as well, but this is the that we really need, is the around the other side, which is the Pokataru Infobot. That's what they're called. Which, looking at the clock,
However, your feet appear to be too small.
we probably won't do Pokataru tonight. We'll probably end after getting the Pokataru Infobot. Not gonna break those. It's too risky to hit that with Clank and not have that explosive crate just bonk you on the head, basically. Dude, ever since I figured out you can just kind of hug the edge of this, it made this section just so easy. It's actually kind of insane. Because I remember doing like the very first time playthrough of this, like I struggled with trying to figure out how to like weave my way through these bombs and stuff. Like the gadget bots are always getting killed. Like we'd make it with like 1 or 2 at a time. I have to make like 9,000 trips. I really hope that guy's not stuck on that. Okay, good. Yeah, we've got 6. That's how many we need. By the way, where are the magnet boots? Correct. Yeah, we got a style and wear the magnet boots. Going a little bit slower. And going to Pokataru on the guaranteed crash. Oh my god, yeah, that's what we'll do. We'll end on the Pokataru. Wait. Oh my gosh, I got scared. I didn't know where that one went for a second. And it nearly... Whew, that was... I haven't been hit by that thing in so long. I can't remember if it does 1 damage or if it instantly kills you. I feel like it could easily be either or. I feel like it could be either or. At Hydra, well, we will end on the crash. I'll probably go back in just to save. Again, just to be 100% sure it saved, basically. Which it does. I mean, either way, we'd lose data if I guess it didn't, but... No, I can save first, so never mind, actually. We should have been talking smack about the game crashing. Because it literally just did. Did it? I don't know why. It just froze up, though. I literally don't know why. We've never had it crash here. That's literally what we get for talking smack about crashes. That's literally what we get about talking about the game crashing. It's like, oh, you mean like this? At least in all fairness, I'm not artificially healing because the game crashes or anything of the sort. I'm not gaining any benefit like, in reality, I'm probably actually gonna suffer from that because I might actually end up with less bolts. I'm really hoping it auto-saved after I picked up the magnet boots, though. That's all I can say is I'm really hoping it auto-saved after we grabbed the magnet boots. What's next? It hasn't been auto-saving since Railgun. Oh, dude. What a nightmare that would be. Okay, we're on Orxon. We're good. With 21,000 bolts. Okay. We're good. We're good. I'm still actually mind-blown that we're only at 4 deaths. And no, a crash does not count as a death. Like a game crash like that. That does not count as a death. Okay, because the elevator works. Yep. So we have the magnet boots.
However, your feet appear to be too small.
So, unfortunately, I have to actually go around and collect the Gadgetbots again. Since I had entered the enter command, but they hadn't actually made it in quite yet. So we do have to go and gather them up again, but basically all that crash does is basically just make ending at Pokotaro an even better idea. I'm a little nervous for Pokotaro, dude. The boat section is just so sketchy. There's so many fish on it. I mean, we're gonna go ahead and sit on the windshield tomorrow when we're doing it, but... Or excuse me, what day even is it? Is it Monday? Yeah, it's Monday. Yeah, so tomorrow when we do that. Yeah, so I think we actually are going to benefit a little bit on bolts, but, you know, it's negligible, let's be honest, so who cares? Excuse me. Alright, we'll quickly round all these guys up again. Out of all the times to crash, we have to do a Clank section. Can you imagine if I crashed on Umbrus and I had to restart Umbrus at literally any point? Because while that was a lot of skill, it was a lot of luck too. I'm not afraid to say it was a lot of luck too. Well, don't get stuck, little homie. Should I wait for this to go by again? Yeah, we ball. None of our guys got stuck. I'm going to wait for this to go by again. I am confident I could have made that, but it doesn't hurt to have waited. It doesn't hurt to have waited. We'll of course wait again, and go. I thought I instantly died. I like glanced over at chat for a second, and I just caught Clank's like his twitch out of the corner of my eye. I thought it was his death animation. I literally thought that insta-killed me. You can't do that to me, game. You cannot do that to me. Where are half the Gadgetbots? Okay, I see 1. I see 2. I see 3. Dude, that corner is the bane of my existence. That corner gives me fear every time. Because I get here, realize usually 1 gets stuck. I don't think we've ever had 3 get stuck there. But 1 gets stuck, I'm like, don't tell me 1 somehow got killed. But no, we're good. You have very little skill, so it's 99% luck. Dude, this playthrough is exactly for the naysayers like you that say I suck. Yeah, so this is the area that looks quite intimidating, but it's literally not. Because these guys, these crab dudes, can't move. Despite having like leg animations, they can't move. And I've always honestly found it slightly strange. Oh, hello. Whoa. Okay, that's extremely problematic. Now I'm scared. Okay, we're gonna take a bit of a walk. Because yes, there's a health over to the left as soon as I go out that door, but I have 1 HP versus a rather rapid attacking enemy. So I want at least 2 HP. We need a buffer. Wow, that guy caught me off guard and that was nearly quite bad. I almost touched the little trail on it. What am I doing? Okay, we will easily beat that. Okay, now we got that. Oh, man. Considering the fact that, like, the first 2 deaths we had were dumb. We didn't die where we thought we were gonna die. We died in dumb spots. It's something like that that makes me nervous. Where it's something that would very much so be classified as a dumb death. I'd love to lure like one of these guys over here somehow. Just they move quick, so it's hard to follow them with the camera. Easy. Okay, let's not do anything stupid here, please. Wait. I swear there was health right there. Maybe I was looking at a gadget bot? Okay, either way, we're sitting at 2 HP. All I can say is that makes me more glad I went back and got the health then. Alright, start breaking free all of our little gadget bot friends. Yeah, and interestingly, all these crab guys, like I believe I just mentioned this, so I apologize. There's a lot of these dudes here. Alright, well, let's mug them. Dude, that crab thing took a swing right there. Did you see that? I saw his claw come in behind Clank. That thing literally took a swing at us. I'm just really hoping I'm not accidentally getting one of those guys on the other side to follow. Because they'll inevitably get themselves killed if they're moving in a time they should not be moving. Is he stuck? Can you please? I don't want to get any closer to that guy. I'm already way closer than I want to be. Alright, go ahead and clear this guy a very, very wide berth. Give him all the space in the world. Alright, you guys all follow. Go straight through the middle. Nobody touch anything you're not supposed to touch. And we officially have made it through the Clank portion of Gaspar without dying. We got dangerously close. Dangerously close. Way too close, one might even say. But we did it. We did it. And we're gonna sit pretty much right at 22,000 bullets. Not bad, not bad. I almost went and just walked off without picking this up. Dude, what a mind-blowingly successful day this was. What a absolutely mind-blowingly successful day. Like I said, I am gonna ride the high of 2 deaths on Umbris for the rest of my life. I should really be careful jumping on that stuff or I'm gonna inevitably glitch out of the map. But yes, that high I will ride for the rest of my life. I mean, I expected to die a dozen times at least on Umbris. And we died twice.
Hey, you giving me these or not?
They are magnetic. I appear to be stuck to them.
Oh.
Orcs on Clank, 0 deaths.
What do you have in there?
Gears, metal filings, dust.
You know what I mean. What is it?
I will
And
tell
0
you
deaths
this,
to
but you
Blorking
must promise to
Snagglebeast.
stay focused on our mission.
Haven't added that to the list yet.
Cities are full of smog, swamps are full of muck, and tar pits are full of tar. But here at Joe I Resort,
You die very little day, then the next day you'll die constantly? No, don't say that. Oh, because that's extremely possible, especially with starting with Pokataru, dude. I mean, Pokataru, Orcs on Ratchet's a little bit sketchy. Hoven I'm not worried about. It's places like Ultanis Orbit, Quartu, Hologuise section.
I knew it.
Drex fleet. It's all the like the hologuise sections basically, and then a slightly Orxon that I'm nervous about.
Perhaps the extra oxygen will help your brain to function properly.
Yeah, and maybe the salt water will rust your mouth shut.
And then obviously I'm quite worried about Drek. For obvious reasons. Alright, so if you've never seen any of my playthroughs of this game before, I think pretty much everybody who's here is like a regular, so you guys have seen it. But, if you haven't, I just saved because I always crash going to Poketaru. We always crash. It crashes every single time. On the very first visit, it crashes every single time. We're gonna fly up to the planet, and it's gonna crash. And because I've just saved, we're gonna end on that crash, because it's been nothing but good. So let's just end on something consistent and good. If it doesn't crash, that's gotta be bad juju. That's all I can say. Is if it somehow doesn't crash, it's gonna be bad juju. Oh, no. Oh, no. Okay. Okay, we have 100%ed this game 4 times on stream. On the first visit of the playthrough, normal mode and challenge mode, every challenge mode, it has crashed every single time. And it just didn't crash. And I said it's gonna be bad juju if it doesn't crash. Oh no. Have I literally, like, doomed us to utter despair and failure? I think I might have. It feels good to be Ratchet again. You know what, though? The one thing that we've never done prior to that, though, is save. So I'm curious if saving right before somehow had something to do with it. Well, we are 2 hours and 33 minutes in. We've made it to Poketaru. And boys, we've only died 4 times. We have only died 4 times. I can't believe it. Honestly, it's just mind-blowing. I cannot believe we've only died 4 times. Like, it's going extremely well. So we are, of course, going to go ahead and call it a part or a day, I guess, there. And it is one heck of a happy day. 4 deaths. You can see it up there in the top left. That is mind-blowing. So guys, thank you oh so much for coming and hanging out with me today. I'm glad I could put on a show of, honestly, some skill. Not gonna lie, honestly, some skill. I'm glad I could put that on for you guys today. And hopefully tomorrow, we can keep that up. Thanks again for coming and hanging out with me, guys. 4 deaths. 4 deaths. Have a great one, and I'll see you guys next time. I love you too, Carrot. Good night, everybody.